Hey yo, gamers, it is me, your friend, your homie, Dank Nen. Welcome to another entry of Bracket Bracket BXV number 7. We're gonna be getting started with some violence and introductions in just a few minutes, so sit tight. We'll be starting soon. Also, if you haven't checked in on Start GG yet, if you're playing, please make sure you're checked in. And welcome one, welcome all to DXG's Hunter x Hunter themed Guilty Gear Strive, a monthly bracket X bracket or bracket if you're nasty. I am your host with the most, your friend, your homie, your MB goat, La Critura Danknen, and with me in the comm booth is DXG's Unk, the one, the only, the Potemp goat, LT33. How are we doing?
Oh, fam, I am doing as good can be. It is a glorious day to be out here and be heard by you in the Guilty Gear community. I hope you have come ready for this festivity of violence that you are about to witness today.
I'm so happy to be back. It's been only like, we did skip March, but it feels like it's been close to a month and a half, if not 2 months since the last bracket. So it is very good to be back. I missed y'all a lot. I hope you guys missed us.
Oh, that is fact. It has been way too long since we have been here to show that community our love and hopefully put on a great time for all of our competitors and viewers alike today.
Absolutely. Okay, wait. Are we back? Hello, testing. Chat, let me know if you can hear me.
Look at me. Are we back? Chat, are we real again? Oh my goodness. I can't believe that just happened.
Holy
All right,
fumbles.
okay. We made it. We survived.
Right,
Holy
cool.
Tempest, I can't believe that just happened. But we're back, ready to get that Guilty Gear Strive action immediately into your eye holes.
Yeah, sorry about that brief error. You know, we can't have a bracket, we can't have a stream without a brief Twitch Xfinity moment. But now it's out of the way. We're gonna get into the violence. Like I was saying before the stream died, though, we have a very stacked bracket on our hands, don't we, Three?
Oh yeah, we have an amazing bracket today. A lot of names you might have seen once or twice around the scene showing up today to compete for that lovely moolah, that nice 170 smackaroonies we got on the line.
Absolutely, and just to name off a few, Dany EL Maza, the king of online Strive, is here, SQ is here, Walter is here, Techamex making their bracket debut, looking to earn a license, Hawazgaz is back. Just to name a few, Lurry's here. We got some of DXG's own with Lovebound here as well. It's really shaping up to be an insane bracket.
Absolutely is. I am seeing names that I would be amazed in all top 8s to see on the regular, but today there are so many of them in the field. Not all of them will be able to make it to the top of Battle Olympia to compete for that HunterXHunter license.
Yeah, but you know, we're going to go ahead and get started. Our first set actually is going to be featuring someone who did throw a little bit of extra money in the prize pool. I wanted to shout them out real quick. Big shout outs to the Melon Felon for throwing an extra $20 into the prize pool, making our prize pool a big $170. They're going to be throwing down with one of DXG's best and brightest. Returning to the online scene, we got Lovebound.
Oh, nice. We're going to get to see a little bit of ABBA on display. The jealousy rage might be flowing. Do not look at Paracelsus too long, or, you know, danger approacheth.
I mean, hey, Key Lady wants to know your location. That's all I'm saying. Also, if you tried to hit to join the tournament now, unfortunately, we did close registration about 2 hours ago, but we hope to see you next month because we do run this every month.
Yeah, absolutely. When you get the chance to it, go ahead and sign up about, you know, we open it up for a minute there. You have a week or so before you need to sign up for it. Just feel good, get your place in line, and then that way all you have to do is worry about getting that 1 hour check-in before we start.
Absolutely. All right, both of our competitors are already in the room, queued up and ready to go. Go ahead and begin whenever you're ready. This is best of 5. Means first person to 3 is going to move on to Heaven's Arena round 2, and the loser will be heading on over to Greed Island, our loser side. Let's see some violence, y'all.
Oh my goodness, the one made of metal meeting the one that swings metal. We've got a little ABBA versus May on display to start off bracket number 7. Oh, what a treat for you, Dank.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. These are two characters I definitely play, and I'm excited to see them go at it. But of course, Lovebound representing DXG has a lot of experience with this matchup, so this should be interesting.
Absolutely. I see you in there, Secret. Well, I mean, the bracket officially closed 2 hours ago for the check-in. So if you didn't meet that timeline, it wasn't quite ready for you. But all things aside, hope to see you next time. And everybody else out there watching, go sign up. It'll be great. Now, we've got that Lovebound versus Melon Felon.
Let's get into it. Starting off strong, hot and heavy. DXG's monthly is back in business. And what better way to start that off with some DXG on the screen?
Absolutely. Give me some of the Key Lady doing the dangerous thing. The Goth Unites. Oh, look at that. She looks so cute. Why has she got an anchor, though? That's dangerous for a child.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. All right, we're getting into it. Round 1. Kill your friends, guilt-free, getting started, throwing out a quick dolphin right into the 5-inch and already turning on that jealousy into a quick downside. That's very classic Lovebound right there, already getting the wall stick and going in for the key grab install. That's a solid 50% positive bonus.
Quick 6P on the other side. Try to 2K2D. Dolphin tricks in the air, but Lovebound was aware a quick counter attack, forcing burst off of both sides. Now nobody gets to escape combos.
Yeah, this is where Guilty Gear is one of its only places on is you gotta hold that damage. An excellent 6P calling out the air stall. Gonna get the pickup off of Tumble into Donzai, into the Rekka, and then give me a little bit of that Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Red Axe, Unleash.
Lovebound, my word, these combos I didn't even know. Color me impressed.
Oh man, what you mean you don't even know? We have seen what she can do, and so is everyone else. We're getting that pickup once again. Beautiful combo, unintentional side switch. We're returning to neutral though, and that's already a lot of damage on the screen.
Hit that cross up, but no more jealousy to be had. Doesn't matter when 2S looks that good from a distance. Too many plinks away, landed in distance. Lovebound immediately to pick up, continue route. Wall situation here for the Melon Felon. How will they play after the super?
Oh, holy fuzzies, getting the pickup, and that is 7 golden letters for DXG's own Lovebound.
One game underfoot, but that's not the end of it. You gotta get 2 more before you move forward in this bracket. Maybe that was just the learning section for the Melon Felon.
Absolutely, there's still so much time to figure out what your opponent is doing in a bracket like this. You gotta shake off those first games.
Exactly. Just a little bit of, like we said, learning experience. You got to get that download, see how the player wants to play, see how they rush you down, where you can create space. But in this matchup specifically, how you want to use that disjoint at range versus the approach of ABBA.
Those are just the things you have to keep in mind. But as we get into game number 2, I'm curious to see what adaptations we're going to see from Melon Felon. Definitely wanted to see a few more pokes here and there, just coming from a May perspective. But, you know, we digress.
Oh no, is Twitch looking bad on your end, Lockie? Oh no, give it a refresh. Let me see what it looks like.
Please let
Quick
us know
aerial
before
key
having...
grab.
Oh god, sorry.
Oh no, let us know. Let us know how it's looking so we can try and make it an improvement for y'all, please.
Here we go, pick up with the Donzai, baited out the burst. That is classic Lovebound. Going for the key grab, put the black suit on, Peter.
Absolute jealousy, enraging ABBA, blocking the dust, getting the punish and the round.
You know what? You gotta respect the Dust's attempt there, but Lovebound definitely had their 100 hours in on the May. Not gonna fall for that too easily.
Absolutely not. Getting a little bit of key grab on block, build the jealousy just in time to install, get the combo, but drop out and get distance. What a clip here and there. The overhead connecting though, straight into key grab, cancel out, wall stick, dash up, key grab again. Where did that meter come from? Oh my goodness, there's a lot down there.
You're rolling with positive bonus and so much jealousy. And there hasn't really been an instance where it feels like Lovebound has run out of resources. And here we go with the gates of hell. Block the mix.
No, to say they had resource management on lock is an understatement. Still trying to work their way through it. Almost out now, the first time completely out of the meter. Let's see how they work that neutral mix without, well, immediately all the meter back in. Not even going to need to cancel out of Jealousy Rage to take game number 2, Lovebound. Up 2-0.
Yeah, I really like the conversion we saw off of the RC near the end there. That was just a really clean adjustment so you could keep the pickup going. Just really good combo game once again from Lovebound.
Absolutely. Like you see the cancel out of it, there was more damage to be had even after that.
Absolutely. And while we are waiting for round 3, I want to remind everybody there is 50 or 40 something Matcherino codes to claim. That is 25 cents you can add to the prize pool. I know our players will appreciate it, and we'll appreciate it too. Exclamation point Matcherino if you're trying to throw a little extra cash in the prize pool, y'all.
Go ahead, it's just a couple of clicks away, won't hurt anybody. Give the players that extra money. You know it's worth it. Wild Assault, hold it. Mid's not working out though. But now that we got the hard knockdown, Lovebound immediately, Jealousy Rage, Donzaiing the wake up options from the Melon Felon, and now holding some BRC mix, wall stick, Jealousy Rage, off, Jealousy Rage, on. Let's repeat the business.
That is a whole lot of Jealous Rage to work with. Once again, just forced to block it. Guard crush time, hold the gates of hell, trying to go in. God, trying to go for that 5P, and I know better than anyone, you just can't. Nothing's gonna stop the Donzai, but a beautiful counter at 5H. Dude, we got the routes, it looks like we do. We tried to bait out the burst, but no luck there. Back throw incident, claiming its first victim of the bracket.
That's the fastest frames in the strive right there. 2 frames on everyone. Looking good.
Absolutely. And another pickup here going in for the Rekka, and there's the burst from Melon Felon. This is your last chance here, already at set point.
Oh my goodness, swinging far slash like it was nobody's business, but getting clipped by the overhead on the other side. The Melon Felon trying to start offense, but Lovebound doing amazing with punishing.
There we go with the wall stick into the Rekka. That is positive bonus for Lovebound, but getting caught by the 3K, the May Dipper. This is last chance here for Melon Felon, but going right back into Jealousy is gonna seal the deal.
Swung a button and the whiff punishing continue. Lovebound saying that was going to be the story of the match. Jealousy Rage and whiff punishing taking it 3-0.
Great attempt there from Melon Felon. Of course, Lovebound just so competent in this matchup. Gonna be moving on to Heaven's Arena round 2. Very good stuff.
Absolutely wonderful gameplay, setting us up and moving a little bit further on into the winner's side of our bracket. But up next, we're going to have to wait just a moment to see how our next streaming match is going to lay out. We're going to be having Udogane waiting on either Vortex or Maroons 1.
Excited to see who we're going to see next, but you know, it's only a matter of time before we see who's next. I'm rubbing my hands, ready to go. And while we're waiting, though, once again, I want to remind everybody that there is a Matcherino. There are Matcherino codes to claim! Matcherino. 9 codes have already been claimed. 41 codes left. Let's even get all those claimed before top 8 begins. I want to see it.
I believe in you, chat. Come on, you can do it. It's a click here, a click there, and then all of a sudden, there's 25 cents put into the pot for all of our players here today.
We're going into round 2 for Heaven's Arena, and already I'm pretty excited because look who we got stepping up to the plate. Udongin in the building.
Is that Baiken built sideways, incorrectly incarnate, as they say, around this neck of the woods?
Really excited to see them stepping up. As we've mentioned, very, very notorious player in DXG events, both Bracket and Friday Night Fights alike. So this should be a very fun to watch. But again, we're still trying to figure out who exactly their opponent's going to be. So sit tight, y'all, and we will have our next match ready to go soon.
But speaking on it, Baiken in this new patch, looking very fun to play. I'm loving the Kabari pressure you get off of it. There's now a better distance on the tether from what I can see.
I would definitely agree. I think, as I've been calling it lately, I feel like getting caught by tether now, and it always felt like this, but even more so now. It really feels like you just got a steel cage put on you. You were in a steel cage match with Baiken for at least 3 minutes.
That's fact. Anytime it touches, just like, oh, well, time to enjoy myself. Let's get called out for OSing or not. Oh, the layers. The layers, they stack. Oh, what is that, Overlord? You're going to earn your 10K for that call-out battle on FNF grudge matching? I love it. Who you calling out? Is it going to be me? I'm down. Let's go. Let's throw some hands.
Yeah, that being said, if you guys are new here, we do hold a weekly first to 10 exhibition. We don't believe in weekly brackets. We believe in weekly exhibitions. That being said, Friday Night Fights is our DXG first to 10 weekly exhibition. It is every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Signups go live every Sunday around noon to 2 p.m. Pacific, and signups close Wednesday at 9 p.m. Pacific. If you're interested in all of that, join the Dank Cord for more info. !Discord, also link in the About section.
Absolutely, but also, as you know, there is this event we're holding today, BracketXBracket number 7, but it won't be number 7 next time it comes around. It'll be number 8, and that might be your chance to sign up for another one of these chances at becoming Battle Olympia champion, like all of our competitors today are doing for you.
We are just waiting a little. Let's take a look at the bracket. I am curious to see if we have our next stream match on lock, and it doesn't look like we do just yet. But it should be
Overlord.
soon.
I feel hurt. You fought me before season 4 happened. Why would you do that now? What's the there's only small differences. You can play outside of my advantages now. I believe in you.
But it'll be fine. Trust. Don't worry about it.
Look, if you get 6P and that's like 60% of your life, I'm sorry. That's the Eno life now, right?
While we are waiting, I do want to shout out a few of the players who already making it to round 2 or round 3. We already see Lakey versus Semantic over here. Walter is chilling pretty in winners round 3, as well as Wazgaz. Dany taking on Meme Toast in round 2. Lurry taking on I Hate Fairy. Mike Saftig going up against Overlord. Mixyous Unlucky. Exiled Gillette. Fishy versus Screws. SQ versus Self, and the list just keeps going on. There's a good set no matter where you turn.
Way. What Zenith which way?
Yeah.
Oh, poor Lovebound ran straight into Tekka Mech's loving hands. Oh, that's gonna be rough. I'm sorry.
I got all the faith in my goat. That's a tough matchup though.
This is fact. This is absolute fact. But I mean, Gay Sex Legend and Moki are gonna have the toughest matchup. Whoever wins that's got to go face a little bit of Walter in their future.
And I gotta say, I do not envy anyone running into Walter. This is their bracket debut, which is so damn exciting. But yeah, I don't envy anyone running into that. like at all.
Absolutely not. No, Millie rocks, and I love Millie rocks. Let me be honest about it. Like, that's a character that I can get down for the way they play the game. That's a fun design and a nice archetype.
Absolutely. Yeah, sorry about the wait here. We did not suspect that first set would end so fast. So we are only doing one game for the first 2 rounds. Normally we do 2 games. We didn't want to stress things out too much, but now I'm over here like, man, maybe we should have grabbed another round 1 game.
What do you mean I must be sick or something? I am just a Guilty Gear fan. That's all I'm saying. I am a fan of these characters and what they can do.
All right, and it looks like our set has been decided. We are going to see Udon versus Maroons 1. I believe that is Biken Happy Chaos.
Oh, this is going to be very entertaining to see. How will the Udogen make their way?
That's not a Happy Chaos.
Oh, that's a Slayer on the screen. Mixed character
Dandy,
select.
You know what? You see the Happy Chaos Discord pick, you see the Happy Chaos Start GG pick, you assume a Happy Chaos, but no, we're getting Dandy up in here. Let's get it.
I would love to see the Dandy step and getting underway. Let's see what kind of routes we get. Do we get a round start 2H? They look so good. It's classic.
We're gonna see, but looks like our players letting the intros roll, and you already know Udon coming in with the Biken. Now, let's talk about that. We talked about it briefly, but Udon absolutely notorious for their insane defense, hard reads, and just insane levels of mental stack.
Absolutely one of the Tether workforces. You know they come in there with that badge. Over 10,000 connected. I'm loving to see it.
Here we go. I'm ready to see it. Who's gonna enter the steel cage? We got Biken, we got Slayer. It is once again time to kill your friends guilt-free.
Immediately interrupting the attempt at 6K, a cheeky round start, but not paying off for Maroons.
There you go, 2K2D sliding in with the Bison Slide, got the jump in. Master's Hammer, good defense here, but that back hit bunker gonna get something started here for Maroons. Going for the, oh, nice Abate out, baits out the burst, and this is all Udon right here.
Hit that repeat Kabari incident. Safe jump set ups, goes low after Kabari wall stick incident and through the wall for that positive bonus.
And there we go, the BRC getting the pickup, and that is round 1, first blood going to Koi's own.
The Udon is cooking. You love to see it. Far slash at the start. Nice pick up a little bit of distance, but pushing him towards the wall.
Here we go. Nice parry. Got the guard points started. Oh, but back hit bunker once again. Catching you. You're going to have to be careful here. We're seeing some good staggers trying to get that open up. Nice backdash on the 2H. Again, avoiding just a lot of the whiffs here.
I'm loving the movement in neutral. Just block. Oh my goodness. Udon is trying to work their way out, but gets clipped with the low, forced to burst out.
I think that's a great burst. You know, risk gauge definitely is not something you want to deal with in a matchup like this. But just playing a really patient evasion game, you know Maroons has got to start thinking, what do I have to do to hit this character?
Oh my goodness, but when you get hit with the crossover, there's not much anybody can do. That's going to be game number 1 going to Koi's own Udon.
A very clean start, playing some really good evasion around the Dandy Man that Maroons 1 is piloting. Great start.
Amazing, but now to see what kind of adjustments Maroons can make on the fly. They got to see how Udon plays the game. Let's see what they do to play around that.
Absolutely, there's still so much time to adapt. As we've said time and time again, game 1 is always the download round. That's just why this game is best of 5, first to 3, because, man, this game just moves way too fast to really decide a winner at 2 games.
Absolutely. The K-step does not work. The 2H did, but then the close slash Oki forced Udon to burst. Neutral became a game meant for Slayer.
Oh, and here we go with the left-right goodnight, blocking the overhead. Excellent IB, but got by Master's Hammer. Are you ready for some back hit loops?
Oh my gosh, doing dandy steps all day, and Biken was just a victim of circumstance.
And you know, it happens to you, it happens to me, but now we're trapped in the steel cage, trying to get something started, but 2H, oh, good blocks here from Udon, but got caught by the Mapper Hunch, but we're dropping the combo here, Trade City right now.
I'm sorry, I'm still shook on Wavu dash from Maroons all the way up with Slayer.
That was nasty work, blocking the Wild Assault, but got caught in the Yozansen, this should do it.
Absolutely, the Kabari kept you together all the way to the end while bouncing. There was still more damage left to be had, but not necessary. Udon immediately starting the next round, opening up Maroons, repeating the wall stick incident. Yozansen into the sky. That's a little bit of damage.
And here we go, 5K into a little pile bunker action, trying to get the Mappa Hunch. Caught the JS with the skyscraper close slash. Give me some of that super Mappa Hunch. Hard knockdown into positive bonus.
All that meter, wake up, Kurosawa flick. It was not blocked. Maroon's gonna have to eat that. RC cancel going towards the wall, forcing the burst out of Maroons.
Again, we're just playing the waiting game here. Any touch here can be death. Yozansen going in. YRC gets baited out, and that's another game on the board for Koi Zone.
Udon came out here ready to be fishing, throwing out baits left and right, getting it all the way through, starting with the wake up super and then going through baiting out the combos, forcing the burst out of them, and then a YRC bait later. It was a round.
All right, no character switch from Maroons here. Maybe the chaos picture was really just a red herring because we are sticking with Slayer all the way through. And honestly, with how close you got last game, I really respect it.
Yo, what up, Uncle Shots? Welcome to the chat. How's it going?
Welcome in. Oh, here we go. Nice pickup here from Udon, looking to tie this in with up with another 3-0. Nice jump in, trying to get the open up the Kabari, keeping you in range. You're in serious trouble here.
Absolutely. Dealing with bungee gum is not the way you want to be doing it. Hit the Yozansen, followed up with pressure after Maroons caught pressing a bar raid, but letting the wall stick go on 2 burst baits.
There we go. This is a beautiful pickup. So much damage in one confirm. Trying to catch an Abate press. Going in for the fake 6K again and again. Got the it's late, but you still have to get that last hit.
Udon fighting their way out. Far slash gets leapt over by Master Hammer, and then 6K over the parry. Another hammer on the way in. 6K bringing 2 S's in. Pile bunker hits. That's it. Give the round to Maroons.
What a close shave there for Maroons, but signs of life are starting to show. Going right for the burst, wants to keep the momentum they gained, but it looks like Udon's not having any of that.
Oh, absolutely not. A couple Tatamis trying to work their way in. 6K, how about a bite? Well, you know, a reversal cannon. Side swap, let me give me some saucy combo.
And you're in the tether, trapped in the steel cage, going for the jump, but the 2H from downtown gonna save you, but not for long. We're back at Dirty Fireworks into the close slash kill.
Look, I'm a believer in the faith of disjoint as well, but it does not lead you to victory every day. But this time around, it definitely does. Dandy stepping back all the way through, lift up again, but a 2S miss puts you in the corner.
Just a little too delayed here, but going for the left-right goodnight. We're getting that pile bunker wall splat. Going in for the 5H wall break. Give me some positive bonus.
There's something to be said about having a step through dash. Feels good, don't it?
I could imagine, but here we go with the jump in, setting with the Tatami, trying to get that last open up. Oh, but hold on. One more hit will do it. Maroon's trying to stay alive here. Their Heavens Arena life on the line.
It's not over yet, but bit of a punchy. A Mappa Hunchy from downtown will take the game for Maroons, turning it up 2-1.
You love to see it. We got a little bit of competition in this set. Maroons showing signs of life with some great adaption real time. But y'all know Udon. We just getting started.
What can be said on how much Maroons might have picked up from 2 down away? Maybe they just needed to get their back against the wall to start pressing buttons with the confidence to take games, but Udon does not like to go down without fighting.
Yo, little Abate trying to go in. Master's Hammer baits out the burst. Oh my goodness.
hitting loops, putting Udon against the wall. The wake up, Abari is baited out with 6K. That is perfection.
7 golden letters gracing the screen, starting with a 2H, and just like that, the momentum has completely changed. Are we gonna get a game 5 this early?
It could definitely happen. Another Abari situation baited out, canceling into Super Mappa Hunchy. Udon going down. It's a life deficit that's going to be very hard to fight back from.
But the parry is a good start. You know it's gonna throw someone out of their flow. Gonna use the burst. Full meter goes in for Jamiroquai. Last Horizon. Peanut Butter Gamer style sending you to game 5.
Sayonara, motherfucker.
I know you came to Bracket for close sets, and they are now upon you. The first 5-5 of the night is here between Udogen and Maroons.
An insane clutch up. That was so smart to catch the whiff far slash with your 100-meter grab super. That's just, oh, that's filthy. That was so filthy.
I cannot agree more. Like I said, as a fan of the Church of Disjoint and a believer, I understand. My word.
Oh my goodness.
Can I get, I just want to hear the Metatsu noise when that hits now in my head. That's all I see when it happens.
Close enough. And I think we did a quick color switch. You know, you definitely want to gather your mental after a round like that. That's definitely something that would catch anyone off guard.
Just shake it off. This is Guilty Gear Strive. You know, it happened the other way. You won 2, they won 2. It's a wash. Now it's back to ground zero, the beginning of the layers in the cake.
You know, Exile's saying this is a tournament, not a style contest. You know, sometimes things can be more than one thing.
Look, sometimes you gotta leave a message. I'm just saying.
Definitely gonna do a lot of
quick
mental-
Yozanson of the TK variety, pushing it towards the wall stick incident. A little dash of damage. Looking good. Positive bonus for Udon.
This is great. Going in for the pile bunker. Super Mappa Hunch. Going for the hard knockdown. Positive bonus.
Wake up Harry, that filthy safe jump setup, forcing the YRC on the other side, and then right back from Udon into TK Yozanson.
This is set point for Udon, trying to bring it back. Checking the 2H right away. Beautiful pickup, but there's the burst for Maroons. This is pretty crucial for Maroons right here.
Absolutely is. The faultless defense, well, not faultless defense, my bad. A little bit of FD, pushing the distance away, getting the space Udon needed to get the wall break.
Some more positive bonus here, but throwing out that far slash into the pickup Tatami. Gonna take it back to the past. Uwa Jack gets the kill. Udon with a 3-2 win. Gonna be moving on to Heaven's Arena round 3.
Quick check, ran the 2 back and got to the game 5, locking it in there and moving on, but that might not be the last time we went into Maroons. That gameplay, I would not be surprised if they make their way deep into the tournament on the other half of the bracket.
Absolutely a treat to watch. I can't wait to see more. I hope we get to see more. But yeah, great stuff from Maroons. That's the first time I think we've ever seen them in one of these.
I think you might be agreeing with it. And up next, do we have SQ versus Zenith? Is that really the match I'm seeing here?
Is that what we've got? Hold on, let me take a look here. That sounds exciting. I believe that is Ram Potemkin.
I don't know if I was built for that matchup. That's going to be a lot of flick and spacing to be had right there. Damage for everyone.
Wait. Are we going before Lurry Saftic? Let me take
Are we going
a
for
look.
Lurry first? Lurry safety first? That works too. I'm
let's
down
take
for
a
that
look.
too.
I think we are going to have to hear from our TOs beforehand. But give us just a minute and we'll have the next set ready to go for y'all.
Either way, we're going to have a treat of a match up next for you because both of those are going to be spectacular to behold.
Absolutely. We're rolling into round 3. A couple more rounds before we get into our NGL top 8, which means only the strongest of the strong are still up in Heaven's Arena right now. All right, yeah, we are going to see Lurry, Mikey Mike, Saftig first. That is most likely going to be Faust versus Soul, and man, is that exciting.
Oh, this is going to be very fun to see. Can the item specialist keep the Soul at bay, or will close slash far slash my beloved do the business today?
I'll see. We're getting into it. This is Faust, Soul, bad guy. I'm hyped. Let's get some violence going.
I have to be real, it will not get much better than this, except further on in the tournament where you will see more goats like this throwing down in Guilty Gear Strive. But for now, look at the spacing we're seeing here. This is neutral, running for the tap dust, but Lurry quickly going into spacing, back throw incident, and safe dig. Spinning a wild assault, forcing some more pressure. Back to spacing right outside of where Gunflame would hit.
Trying to put that pressure on JD, looking to catch something. Nice little patience here, going for the wild assault. Caught the backdash and caught it again. Lurry starting to put that aggression on.
Hammer's out, trying to get some more items on the way. A wild assault into the buttons, plus a dust to the combo route. Eat a banana, go about your day, Mr. Baldhead.
Absolutely, here we go. We're waiting out, trying to go for the J2K, but no, Mikey Mike gonna take that advantage. Going in for a throw. We're playing some serious stagger pressure, and there's another throw. Are we feeling a third one? No, the deflect shield gonna get you to back off for just a second.
Walk up FD, walk back a little bit, trying to see what kind of defensive option safety wanted to play with, but not biting out. PRCing up on the way, hit a couple of buttons. Hammers are out, blocks it, but nothing to worry about. Neutral becomes the game.
Yo, nice jump in, but gonna get shut down. Pulling up with the wild assault. We got the soul routes. However, not high up off the ground enough to save it. That's gonna be the OTG finish for Lurry, getting first blood.
Look, I must be honest, if I had a scalpel suplexed on me like that, it would hurt. It would hurt a bit.
I'm saying. Ooh, the 2D rolling in. The Legion getting the mix up, and we are going in hot and heavy.
Oh, the wake up just block FDs. I love seeing the tech like that. Hit counter, hit, repeat, Gunflame, feint. Let's go low with it. Into the wall stick, cancel super. Let's watch that damage counter.
Oh, and the Titan Driver. Gonna take that round for Mikey Mike. Going into round 3 of game 1.
That was some very tasteful Guilty Gear Strive damage that we just got to see there. Beautiful. Bait the burst, do a little bit more.
Oh my lord, and yeah, you already know this is gonna do a grip of damage. 50%, sending you through the wall. That's positive bonus for Mike Saftig.
Hitting that 2D from a distance, a couple of far slashes. PRC later, waiting for Lurry to fall close enough for a throw. It worked the first time, throw again, cancel out. 5K, perfecto.
An excellent start from RFL's own Mike. Great stuff.
I mean, you saw the pressure there, trying to bid it out. A PRC, the air throw, just waiting on Lurry, making reads. Throw it again. Why not? RC, walk out, kick it. Kick it because it feels good.
Yeah, I mean, that was such a great start. Yeah, and like we said time and time again, these game 1s are all about getting the data. We're getting into game 2. No sloughing. Getting right back into it. Let's see it.
Plus, we have to be honest. Faust might be defensively made of the paper bag upon their head because Soul tends to do a lot of damage on any hit that happens.
And catching the jump dust. This is rough for Lurry. That is a big confirm. However, missing the 6H might give you a chance here.
Oh, but made the wrong adjustment, called out, and another perfect for Mike Safety.
Excellent stuff here. Here we go. Run up DP. Tail as old as time. Throwing out some gun flames and really trying to shut down the screen control. Lurry hasn't really had a chance yet.
No, not yet, but Mini Faust on deck. Got called out, and then Trumpet comes out, backing up to get Parade to help out, holding the pressure. But Lurry having to give it back to Mixyous, who immediately takes the advantage and forces it towards the wall.
There we go. Nice Abade and going in for the flying knee. Empty lows. Still hasn't gotten the open up. This defense. Oh no. As soon as I say something, that is almost a dead Faust. Last chance here for Lurry on game 2.
What a game of volleyball with the cannonball. Hits the aerial dust. Got the throw on 2 to land. Love is buffed. Let's get the throw on the other side. Haircut.
Throwing everything in the kitchen sink here at Mike Saftig, trying to save this. Gets the donut. You have 1 hit left.
Oh, we got a block stun incoming. There it goes. A hit on landing. Lurry putting on the mask, committing the robbery.
Yeah, mind the gap there. Excellent comeback there from Lurry. Living on a pixel in a dream, and suddenly the momentum is starting to change.
Absolutely. Puts the burst on him, trying to run away from Far Slash, but the secondary one caught Lurry. Now, forced into the wall, aerial dust and a Faust blade out. Mix all the way out, but to teleport to the other side, I gotta be real, I got mixed.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely was not guessing that. You got the wall break, you got the positive bonus, you got the health lead. It is Lurry's world. We're just living in it. Going for the JK and the J2K. YRC though, last chance for Mikey Mike going in for the throw.
Oh, with Soul, it is not ever an option for it to be over, even with 1 touch left. This game is far from done. Blocking the bomb and just waiting to get their way in. Mini Faust, where have you gone?
A little homie just said, I don't really feel like engaging, and that's gonna cost Lurry game 2. Mike now up 2-0.
The betrayal we witnessed here, that was a Shakespearean proportion event. I cannot believe Mini Faust doing that to Dr. Baldhead like that.
That was actually so tragic, because otherwise I think Lurry absolutely had that round.
But it's not over yet. There is still a chance. We witnessed it a moment ago, down 0-2. It almost became the 3-0 reverse sweep. But will we get to watch it this time?
Let's see. It's not over yet.
Kill your friends. Guilt-free.
Oh, getting started.
Oh, 5K.
Go ahead.
Oh, there goes the overhead into the mix. Pick up mix again to wall stick. Eating the Mini Faust and then getting called out trying to summon the buddy.
Go, nice pickups here. Gets the flying knee, trying to get something started. There's some pokes. Wild Assault, trying to get something started here, but there we go. 2K2D into flying knee again. Back throw incident, courtesy of Lurry.
Mini Faust is out holding the pressure, forcing the burst from Mixyous, but buttons press in the face, making it work out. Wall stick, it might be enough to kill. Not quite. A pixel and a dream remains.
Oh, but there we go. Gonna use that 100-meter right, going for the super RC. Said, don't you try to run from me.
FD check, got some spacing, and into the overhead. Gonna win the round for Lurry.
Excellent stuff here. Getting into another game. Quick burst from Lurry. Does not want Mike getting started.
Overhead hit Meteor in the pocket, waiting to throw it out and approach just in time for the command grab to hit. Now we're going to get an aerial dust mix. Block stun incoming.
And there we go with the tap dust. This could be a grip of damage. But there's the burst. Don't want to get the wall break. Faust not going to get that positive bonus he needs.
Absolutely not. A really deep in the falling love, opening up the pressure. Side swap on the mix, and now Lurry in the wall, waits for the hammer to fall, and then interrupts right before to take the game.
Really great game there from Lurry, showing signs of life. We are not out of this yet.
Now to see if Lurry can continue to maintain this comeback. I like what I saw in that gaming, using the spacing, creating a bunch of mix, opening up Mixyous, but Mixyous was on a roll in this first two.
Absolutely, and it's still anyone's game. I would love to see a game 5 here. These two have been playing so well, it would be such a treat.
Absolutely. More games is more fun for me to begin with. Hit the Wild Assault, work their way in, and bomb connecting from off screen, leading to combo and a wall situation, but immediately jumping out. Mike's safety going to turn it right around into a wall break incident.
And that is a whole lot of positive bonus for Mike Saftig. Going for the PRC, winning out neutral, and sending you back to the corner. We could be taking a world tour here.
Do we cancel it into a haircut? Let's go for the air setup. Went mix and a deflect shield, pushing Lurry way into the distance, which seemed like a prime opportunity for Faust.
Go with the DP, trying to jump out of it. Oh, the DP running wild. Mike Saftig not giving it up. Does not want to go to a game 5. Set point here.
A little bit away from burst. Lurry is not going to be out of options. Hit the low, immediately canceling into the Wild Assault so they can get a wall set up. Brought out Mini Faust, who interrupts after the DP connects, so the Oki setup was not true.
Oh, trying to get an open up of anything, but there's the 2D. Gonna get the pickup into the DP. Once again, set point here. Loser heads to Greed Island, but there we go with the pickup. Double mix. Mini Faust, little homie, not gonna help out, but you got the haircuts on display. We're going for another one. Mini Faust, not too happy about it. Getting another hit on the pickup with the Afro explosion. Beautiful round from Lurry. We ain't out of this yet.
We might have that game 5 on approach as it happens. A big connection on the low, forcing safety to burst out. Kara cancel, Gunflame connects into a throw. FDs later. Oh my goodness, I did not know that would interrupt Gunflame from that far away.
We go Meteors out, going for the horn. Air throw right into the Legion. It's too bad that wasn't confirmed, but caught the slide in. You're going to Brazil.
One touch away on one side, could be on both, but a quick jump button from Lurry. A little dive drill, doing the business, sending us to that game 5 that we all wanted.
My God, what a set. Just great instincts from Lurry. An absolute save as we go into another game 5.
I know I wanted hype, but this is hype as it gets. I cannot believe it. We've got another game 5 situation for you, chat.
Kill your friends.
We go. Kill your friends guilt-free. We're getting it. Going in for the Wild Assault, putting on the stagger pressure. And here we go.
Trying to jump out, keep their place spaced, but a jumping in FD. Now Mike Saftig is in Lurry's face, forcing some of that soul mix.
Look at that. All the pressure. This is a bad position to be in for Lurry, and you already know we're got to get a little bit of that talento. Give me that set point.
Take the round. One away from going one step further in the winner's side of our Battle Olympia bracket.
Oh, but there we go. Getting the setup, hammer out, as well as the bomb, but the bomb getting put on the other side. Lurry gonna do a quick avoid there, putting on the pressure. Tap Dust once again claiming another victim. However, we're gonna burst right out of it.
Big Tap Dust a little bit away, put the bomb out, trying to control the space on the screen, but Saftig baiting out burst, side swapping on a vortex, hidden wall stick, double Fafnir for the damage and the fandom.
Go a little mix, putting on the, oh, wow, I really like the side switch. However, you're in the corner getting caught by TP. Last chance here for Lurry.
Yeah, what is this movement I'm seeing on the screen? It's like I'm watching Marvel combos again.
The 5K said you're not done yet. Bring it to a double, Luigi. Final game, final round.
Guilt-free.
It doesn't get closer. You know you wanted it. A 6P at round start's going to put Lurry against the wall in a bad place. Trying to escape does not lead to the future they wanted. They still might be a whole round away from a burst coming back.
Here we go, PRC into the DP. Trying to get that bandit bringer, but Matt with the quick 6P. Lurry said, I'm not going down without a fight. Get a little haircut going in. Items on the field, trying to get that low. Oh, nice tech on the air throw. Trying to catch the bomb, went for the health, and items are on the field. Lurry trying to bring this back. Burst still on table for both players. Last shot scenario, no burst anymore, and Lurry with an insane 3-2 comeback.
Oh my goodness, you know you like it when Dr. Faust does the goodness on screen, and we got to see it there from Lurry. Sending Mike Septic down to the lower half to try and fight their way to the top of Battle Olympia.
Heading to Greed Island never feels great, but that was such a close set, it really could have gone either way. All right, good stuff all around. I think we are getting right into our next set, I believe, which should be Mash's Zenith versus the one and only SQ.
A little Potemkin versus Ramlethal. I am in for a treat myself. Two characters I enjoy to watch when it comes to Strive.
This is always a fun watch. Ramlethal's such a monster in this patch, as well as Potemkin, so this should be fun.
Both of these characters tend to have the tools to deal with each other. I just want to see how each one of these masters of the character approach each other in this game.
Be interesting. Oh, do we have some? I think we need to undo a DQ real quick. Hold on, let me see. Where is Walter? Let me fix that. There you go. All right, we are just waiting just a minute for SQ to enter the ring, but while we are waiting, brief reminder, we do have Matcherino codes to claim, ! Matcherino. Give it a quick click and go throw 25 cents into the prize pool for us. That is a free click. Go claim the codes. I think we have 40 left. I want to see those codes go down, y'all. Let's see it. Come on. Again, ! Matcherino only takes 2 seconds of your time. You know our players do fight harder when there is more money in the prize pool, and right now there's $172.50 in the prize pool, but we can do bigger. We can go bigger or go home.
I believe it. All you got to do is make a couple of clicks and get your way in to redeem those Matcherino codes. Do that ! Matcherino in the chat right now to get that link activated. Go click a button here. Go sign in there. Redeem the code. Do it for our players.
Absolutely. You know they fight harder when there's more money on the line. Okay.
Now, Dank, I don't know how many times you have seen this matchup on the screen, but how do you think it fares? Because I find that each one of the locations in the matchup, each one of these characters has the tool to deal with the idea of pressure around them, to at least create a RPS situation, if you will, even if it is kind of skewed one way or the other as far as favorability goes.
Sorry, I was checking something. Say that again? I'm so sorry.
I was saying the same thing. You know, I was saying the matchup seems kind of balancedly skewed, as I would say it as a positive, negative thing at the same time, where both of the characters have things to deal with each other's pressure in location, even if you are kind of skewing the RPS reward versus punishment system.
I would agree. I definitely think it really just comes down to who can get their good hit in first, as well as who is more mentally in the zone as well. When it comes to characters that are strong, I really don't think it comes down to like, oh, this character isn't strong enough. It really just comes down to where are you right now mentally in the set.
100%. And let's see how much knowledge of each other these two competitors have for us today. SQ versus Zenith. A little Ramlethal Valentine versus Potemkin.
Gotta say, it's really nice to see SQ back in the bracket scene. Trying to get that grind going. You know, she's always grinded these brackets. Hope to see her in this top 8. She's made it before. She might do it again. Let's get it.
Absolutely would deserve it. A flick from a distance and a Kara Buster later. It catches everyone.
And they're catching the jump out as well. This is insane. Potemkin Buster didn't think it was gonna hit. We're going into the Heat Knuckle. Is that already round one? Good Lord.
That's up. 3 allegations will not be denied today. See Zenith showing why that is being spoken about in the Strive community.
Also, huge win for DXG. Lovebound taking out Tech-a-Mech and putting them in the loser side of the bracket. We're gonna see them in a little bit.
Oh, wow. Way to go, DXG's own. But right now, Zenith holding the rock, trying to get through the sword, but a dust forcing the burst out of C Zenith.
There's the throw, catching the hammer fall. We're breaking the wall, and we're getting some positive bonus. Both swords back on the line, but the FUF gonna get clashed with a sword normal, but look out, catching the YRC, so much damage.
Tried to hit a 2D convert at the end of it, but blocking right in time because the hammer fall break happened a little bit too late.
Go pick it up again, putting on that pressure, gets the throw, and this is the SQ we all know and love, trying to throw up some more sword pressure. But again, it's really hard to lock Potemkin down.
It is a nicely spaced Mega Fist, but you know, a sword toss will do the business. Cancel into Mortabato. Not a sword for the max damage, but you get that hard knockdown on the wall break.
And there we go. Oh, nice burst there, shutting down the sword, trying to go for the sin on him, Tech.
Canceling into another jump heavy slash just to make sure.
God.
Well, you know, that is an answer to Wild Assault. I can't disagree.
And the fence coming up, tap dust catching you. That is wall breaking to hard knockdown, positive bonus. This is a guess for game scenario.
At a good spot to be, but a quick jump into Mega Fist. Now we're playing RPS, jumping into Gigantor Kai. Tap dust situation.
Insane first game. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I'm still reeling off of the Buster on Wild Assault.
Yeah, that was, I don't know how you say that was a call out, quote unquote. Maybe that was a call out.
Like,
I don't.
Maybe? Oh my goodness.
My brother in Zep is cooking 360s backwards, just in block stun, waiting.
Kill your friends, guilt-free getting into game 2, and Zenith starting with a nice jump in. Definitely backing off. She's already up a game. Definitely doesn't have to take this too aggressive in. Oh my god. Potemkin Buster rolling in again. Big counter hit. SQ forced to burst here.
And then burst right back, using the armor to get through it. Zenith trying to work her way in, gets a walk up grab.
Potemkin Busters sealing out rounds so quickly. Zenith is just so good at shutting a player down.
SQ trying to hit the fadeaway far slash buttons, jumping over the slide head because at perfect range, got the full hit into conversion, and now getting Zenith to hold a bit of pressure. Trying to see how she approaches it. A backdash after the third Rekka. I saw the high tech coming, and right back at you with SQ doing her own backdash.
And I love the tap dust there to make sure you stay stuck to the wall. Excellent stuff from SQ. Waiting it out and not getting caught by HPB. Again, just trying to slow down the pace of the game. We were definitely playing at Zenith's flow, and now it's looking like we're kind of playing SQ's game.
Absolutely. I love the space that SQ's playing at now, choosing not to get involved with the danger zone of Potemkin at this season's point of view.
We go, pick up with the Rekka into sword toss, windshield wipers. That's going to be some positive bonus here. Download looking a little complete here.
Challenging far slashes and winning out. SQ getting a wall stick, cancel into Mortabato. That's a little bit of damage. A nice little red bar vanishing for Zenith.
That's one of them past tense health bars. Going for the burst bait into the pickup. This should be all SQ.
Not quite a pixel and a dream, but a full life bar on the other side. BRC into 2K from Zenith. She's trying to work her way in and stay at a safe distance away from SQ, but 6K punished with a far slash by SQ, bringing us to a 1-1 situation.
Excellent stuff from both players so far. This has been a set to remember, already tying it up 1-1. SQ with a great retort to that first game. I am so excited to see how these two adapt over each other next.
Absolutely. You saw it last way with the way a simple 6K got punished. One up on everybody's side. Did SQ get the complete download on C Zenith on what she likes to play? Or are the layers just now beginning to unfold?
Here we go. Kill your friends guilt-free.
I love the witness I am seeing right here. Everybody cooking inputs and just waiting for a prime opportunity.
Here we go. Throwing it out. Nice jump back. Trying to get the sword hit. Rock coming out.
I love that I got to see an immediate 5P punished with Rock. Run in low by SQ, forcing the burst out of C Zenith.
Nice IB. Getting the pickup. Here we go. Trying to get that open up. Oh! Still nothing. Great defense here from SQ. Really seems to have caught on to the patterns here.
Absolutely. Delaying buttons, hitting the 2H, canceling Demortabato off of the bounce before it even hits. Hard knockdown, run up for low. Getting a YRC, Buster, cancel 6P, Heat Knuckle.
Now, honestly, getting cover not great, but I would take that over a Buster any day. SQ waiting it out to get the swords back, and now it is her world. We're just living in it. Full stick of butter. You're out of here.
She had all the meter and time in the world to do whatever she wanted, choosing a saucy way to end the round. Now fading away buttons on the C Zenith, trying to go up 2-1 in this matchup.
Go with the throw, going for the jump, little swipey. There we go, and yeah, a well-timed burst by Zenith.
Absolutely wanting to stay away from more positive bonus for SQ. Already 50 meter to play with is a terrifying situation, but giving the possibility for more makes it a dire situation.
You can see Zenith really trying to play this patient game, doesn't want to lose the 1-1 tie. But there we go with the burst, so much meter for SQ to play with here.
By the time one gets spent, there will be 50 left to work with. 100 meter now on the board. What are we going to see next?
Again, just playing so patiently. There we go with the rock, double 5K, throwing out the sword again. Give me that Motoboto.
I sense positive bonus and a hard knockdown. Deflect shield not gonna work out. YRC gonna do a little bit better, but SQ is only out of swords, not out of options.
I just love the patient player from SQ, not afraid to just wait it out until the swords are back, and it's easier to scrap with Potemkin, and it's gonna net you another game on the board.
2-1, looking like that first game might have been a download, except maybe it was just C Zenith hitting Zen mode. Maybe that's all they need to do now. Do some more of that amazing call out on Wild Assault to get Potemkin Buster in neutral. Who knows?
I'm excited. This has been such a good round 3 of Heaven's Arena is going absolutely mental.
Absolutely. We have not even cracked into top 8 just yet. We are still scrapping our way up there. SQ versus Zenith, game 4.
All I'm saying is there's only 8 spots in the NGL. You're gonna have to fight hard if you want a spot.
Mega Fist in 5H later. Another Mega Fist getting a burst out of SQ. I wouldn't want to hold that damage either.
And Potemkin Buster rolling in, trying to get another one going. We are blocking. Caught the far slash going right for the burst. 6K trying to get the Buster, but look at the super jump out.
Waiting out sword toss, the patience of a solid Potemkin. Mega Fist in back as soon as Hammerfall hit. But got clipped by the rock, now having to hold sword, opens up with the low, but it's not over yet. YRC, no more swords to be had for SQ. Now it become a zoning game. No fear at all from SQ, she just ran up and throws C Zenith.
And that's gonna be Mortabato. You already know what time it is. It's time for that hard knockdown and a little positive bonus while we're at it. Throwing out the sword, trying to get the open up, but back throw incident, gonna save the round for Zenith. That was a very clutch save.
Perfect place to do it. Could sense gap and thought might as well try a little bit of back throw to see if something works out, and it did.
Throwing out another sword, trying to get the open up. Wild Assault caught the backdash, pick it up with the lariat. We are still cooking. Nice BRC slowdown into windshield wipers, going for the break. That's positive bonus. Zenith hasn't gotten a single hit yet.
Holding more ramp pressure, forced to burst. There was not another chance. Well, you know, you could just hammer fall PRC Buster and then come in again for some more pressure.
And again, the jump out. Are we avoiding the fence? Yes, we are. JS from downtown. Have to be mindful of the spacing. You do not want to get caught on back hit fence.
Oh, 50-meter Mega Fist got clipped at the top of the hurt boxes on the way down. SQ capitalizing on the situation to cancel into Mortabato for the win.
Now at set point here, the slow and steady game that SQ has been laying down has been so detrimental.
Absolutely. Outpatienting Potemkin has been the way to complete this matchup. Piece apart the big boy. And now working their way in with a 2K6P pull and Rock got sword toss. Guard crush went low. Wall stick, windshield wipers. My goodness, we're getting clinicked.
This is so close, and look at that red RC trying to get the pickup, but the sword toss gonna get shut down by the burst. This is last chance here for Zenith.
Overheads missed 2K because of the escape of SQ, picking a perfect time to jump out of negative spacing. And now back to neutral, just trying to work their way safely around Potemkin pressure to get that last touch into the win.
And that Wild Assault pickup will seal the deal. A beautiful 3-1 win for SQ.
Zenith's going to have to take on some of the lower half of the bracket if they want to make their way into NGL, but SQ has made their way one step closer to the top half of our Battle Olympia bracket.
Excellent stuff here. I just got a big dumb smile on my face. This has been such a fun bracket to watch so far. Good stuff from everyone involved so far. And I think that means we are now getting into our top 8 NGL qualifiers.
That we are indeed. Up next, I think we're going to be having a chance to watch Udogan again come up to the cabinets versus Mixyous.
You know, there's something to be said for Udon's consistent battles against vampires. It's pretty funny. Hey, it's one of those bracket paths, you know?
Are we just saying that it's Udon the Vampire Slayer? Is that what we're at now?
You got the garlic infused sword or some shit. I don't know.
Only for seasoning purposes.
Seasoning the mix, maybe?
That's absolutely right. It makes the Kabari taste better on the other side when it crosses up.
But yeah, it's by the way, this is I believe Mixy's first time in bracket, first time in the Heavens Arena. Be very curious to see if they can make it into NGL. This is a top 8 qualifier, so let's get into it. I'm excited to see some violence.
I am hyped myself. I cannot wait to see how Udon chooses to deal with the dandy stepping of Mixyous and vice versa. How Mixyous is going to deal with that Kabari pressure that Udogan is becoming notorious for.
Absolutely.
Push the stick that pushes back and feel your pain.
All right, we're dangerously close to the NGL. Let's see some violence. The intro's playing out, really setting the stage for how intense this set's about to be. All right. We got Slayer. We got Biken. Let's see some violence.
Guilt-free.
Round start with punish 2H to force the burst out of Udon. That is a way to send a message on round start.
There we go. Kabari trying to get something started, and another Kabari into the follow-up, getting the pickup, but there's the burst from Mixy. Definitely just wanting to shake it off.
With punish, Mappa Hunchy and the FD spacing it out so no back turn can happen for Udon. Tried to get a little parry, but Mixyous making the read, delaying the buttons. Dandy stepping till Biken's death.
Wow, that was such a nasty little back hit. Pile Bunker confirmed. Honestly, didn't know you could get the pickup from there. Get a little Hand of Doom. We got Hand of Doom loops into back hit Bunker. Hey, yo, you're sick with it.
Excuse me, since when did we start doom looping? I am confused here, but I am loving it at the same time. Udon getting a gold burst, trying to scrap back with a pixel and a dream.
And that's game 1, going to Mixy, and you know, this Slayer champion. Woo, that was sick.
I've heard that the RPS is kind of skewed in their favor, as is in most Guilty Gear Strive characters. But specifically when it comes to Slayer, you have to interact with it in a way that is slightly advantageous to Slayer, as they say in the grapevine.
Absolutely. Here we go. We're getting into our next set. It's been so entertaining so far, and it's only just been game 1. We catching Wild Assault in this piece? Oh, no.
Look, sometimes you just want to press buttons and do things, and it works out for you. Mixyous getting a burst out. Udon forced to hold it against the wall.
Going for the jump in, trying to get the open up, but that FD gonna work out for Udon. Getting the Yo Johnson pickup. Beautiful dust loop combo.
Get the wall break positive bonus, but we're in neutral. Got a little map of Hunchy point blank. Tried to get a Slayer mix. That was a nice one. Repeat it for the overhead, forcing Udon to burst.
Here we go, the 2H. Pick it up with the tatami into Kabaddi, and that's a round on the board for Koi Zone.
Kill your friends, guilt-free.
Interrupt at the beginning with a far slash. I guess Bikins was better today. Tatami caught TKO Johnson to challenge Slayer in the air. Oh, the Tatami keeping the combo routes even more devastating for Slayer.
This is gonna hurt. A Master Hammer reset. Said, but I'm not done yet. Call him Billy Mays. The way that round went.
Yo, that was meaty as all get out. I didn't know the hammer came like that. Mixy is putting repeats on display, but now Udon starting off on the right side of the fight until Mixy has got that burst and tried to start their own pressure.
And there we go. Kabari ends a follow-up into the steel cage install. Trying to get something, anything, and that's going to be the pickup Udon needs. Not enough to kill, though.
Oh no, Kabari pressure forcing their way back. YRC from Mixyous tried to hammer, but Udon doing a little back step to create the space to get the punish and the game.
That is going to be game 2. Going to Udon, tying it up 1-1.
Something about hype as the set can get. I must agree with your sentiment earlier. Yeah, no, this is going down.
Absolutely insane work here from everyone involved. We're getting into game number 3. Can't stop, won't stop. Let's keep the momentum going.
A little more Slayer versus Biken. Let's see who is going to start that steamrolling pressure.
Well, and it's looking like Mixy, oh my god, the parry, so you know what, let me shut up right here. But it's not gonna matter. Mixy again taking a turn, going for the staircase confirm, forcing Udon to burst.
What a punish on Kabari from a distance. Nothing to worry about. And immediately punishing another Kabari point blank. Mixyous fully aware of all of the holes in Biken's gameplay.
And here we go. The 6H said take a seat. That is a round for Mixy.
Guilt-free.
Punishing far slash with 2H just to get Udon close to the side so cross-up hammers hit just right.
Oh, and the bite. Here we go. Oh, nice body out. You don't want to hold that, but Hand of Doom is going to do you in.
Sayonara, motherfucker.
That was rather quick. I'm just going to say 2-1 now for Mixyous heading towards the 3-1 incident. But can Udon take the knowledge and turn it around like they did in game number 2?
It's definitely not over 3, but Mixy has been running away with a lot of momentum. But Udon is so good at dealing with mental stack. I wouldn't count them out yet. I smell a game 5.
Absolutely. I believe in neutral that Biken can control the spacing and get the game. It's just, will Mixyous allow it? Quick Kabari. Udon starting on the right foot. Hitting another Kabari to catch him, trying to run away. Forcing the burst out of Mixyous.
Look at the pickup, Kabari. And take it back to the past like a Kurosawa flick, baby.
Hit that combo. Another Kabari. Run the mix again to Tommy.
No.
Called out with a little Mappa-Hunchy after the problem.
Oh, we're trying to get something started. IBs into... Wow, these IBs are not going to save you, though. The pickup into back hit bunker. Oh, my goodness.
How many bunkers do you need? Waiter, more bunker. More bunker, please.
More bunker.
Run the repeat on Kabari. Wild Assault is backdashed by Mixyous. They could hear it in the distance and reacted.
Trying to go for a little shimmy, but not going to work out. There we go. Yo, Zonson, this is a chance here for Udon.
First off the table for Mixyous. Now Udon trying to get the round to take it to another final round incident to hopefully get that game 2 that they need.
There we go with the pickup going for hard damage. That is going to be a round for Udon. Signs of life here. The game 5 still a dream still alive here, but Mixy definitely wants to put an end to this.
Tether brought it together. 6P tried to mix going to both sides, and Udon just patiently waiting until they got opened up with another cross up, but block the bunker. Throw out of the cross up. Udon was tired of watching the Slayer dance occur around them.
And there we go. Trying to go for the jump in. Hand of Doom. Gonna get blocked. Excellent. Safe jump. Going in for it again. Yo, Zonson pick up with the drop from Udon. Could be. Oh my god. You already know 3.
Did you hear that? That Samurai Jack intro hit at just the right time? Udon gonna take game number 2 to bring it to a 2-2 tie for a game 5 incident yet again.
Oh my god, insane stuff. And while we're waiting for this next game 5, I want to congratulate both Dany EL Maza and Lakey for qualifying for NGL off stream. Congratulations. We'll be seeing y'all after the commercial break.
Oh wow, they've already made their way to the top. I cannot wait. Walter and Lurry had to go down to the lower half and fight their way back to the top, but there is still a chance that we'll find them in top 8.
Here we go, the 2S going for a quick... Oh, yo, the bump ahead, trying to go for another one. And Mixy going for the Western stare down. Absolute mental game right there.
A running repeat on lows. A wake up parry's going to get Udon out of the situation. Kabari into RC, keeping it plus. A punish from Mixyous, and then a wake up close slash is going to be more than enough.
Good lord, the bunker confirm at set point once again, but Udon not going to take this sitting down. Both players want this top 8 spot so badly.
Udon hitting the wild assault so they can get Kabari yet again, opening up Mixyous, forcing him to hold one more set of mix. Kabari brought it close. TKO Zonson quickly countered by Mixyous, but Hammer gets parried.
There we go, YRC trying to save yourself, but you're down to a pixel in a dream. It's double Luigi time, baby.
It doesn't get closer than this. One of our players is that close to top 8, and the other is going to have to find a way to fight their way through lower half. Who is going to come away with the dub?
Here we go, getting the Tommy set up into the low. This is looking devious. Take it back to the past. Samurai Jack.
Hard knockdown, positive bonus, a little safe jump setup incoming. What's it gonna be? Delay overhead with a TKO Zonson. That's gonna be it. Oh no, a burst at the last second. Perfect for Mixyous.
And there we go with the gun super trying to finish it, but it's no luck. Mixy waiting so slow. This is a stare down moment. Last chance.
Udon trying not to get shook. Do not want to become a Twitter clip of the evening. There's only a pixel left by Mixyous. What is Udon going to do to get the dub? A just block and wait on the backdash to a Bare punish with a 2P. Udon going to take their way into the top 8 over Mixyous.
That is, I believe, 2 Bikins in the Bracket NGL this time around. Great stuff from Udon. Of course, Mixy not out of this yet, heading over to Greed Island. But it is not over for them. Of course it isn't. Like, just wow. Oh my gosh.
And looking at the lower half of the bracket, things are going insane down there with the matchups we are having to fight to the lower half of the NGL.
But you're going to roll into one last game before we hit intermission. We got one last NGL top 8 qualifier for y'all. Lovebound is back, and she's going to be taking on the one and only SQ to see who gets that last winner side spot.
Oh, that's going to be hype as it gets. I don't know if I am prepared for more of that Abba and Ramlethal. This is going to be a great fight.
I'm excited. This isn't even top 8 yet, and all of the fights have been just slobber knocker sets. It doesn't get much crazier than this. I'm so excited.
Oh, no, absolutely not. Like, to be said that sometimes you got to wade through the pools of a tournament, this was nothing but sharks in the water from what I could see from the start of this tournament.
I mean, it's been like this every bracket. This is like a TNS all killer, no filler. So damn stacked. I know, before I forget, speaking of Ramlethal, who we're going to see on the screen pretty soon, Semantic Emperor with the rate of 4. Welcome in. Thank you so much for playing Bracket Bracket. We hope you had a great time.
Absolutely. It was great to see you entering it, and I do love to see you enter it again. You know, I mean, why not? It's a chance at some free money. Hop in that bug.
Absolutely. As always, Bracket Bracket, always free to enter, always a prize pool, always a great time. If you are looking to earn your Hunter's license and get some good gear sets in, definitely consider signing up for Bracket Brackets. At the end of every month, typically on a Saturday, we'll let you know when Bracket Bracket 8's date is confirmed.
But for now, we are going to get you a little bit more of this Bracket Bracket number 7 sauce. We have a Ramlethal made their way to the cabinet as we wait to summon an Abba from the ether.
Absolutely insane matchup here. Now, I do run a bit of Abba, as y'all know, but I'm not too familiar with the Abba Ram matchup, so I'm really curious to see how Lovebound is going to handle a set like this.
I believe in the 6P. Jealousy, Rage, Become Me, then maybe Shimmy to the Break of Dawn. Who knows how to deal with a Ram whenever you've got Paracelsus on your side.
Absolutely, it's impossible to tell. By the way, in the loser side, Greed Island has, like you mentioned, has been absolutely brutal. Fishy has a chance at NGL top 8, as well as Walter and Whichway, and Lurry, Gay Sex Legend, and Mixy, all still looking for a chance to win.
That's right. We've got a few scraps on their way up to it. Things should be wrapping up with a quickness. I can feel the hostilities building. They are manifesting towards a top 8 of epic proportions. But for now, we've still got to fill in a couple of slots. SQ versus Lovebound, game number 1.
And I gotta say, it is very satisfying to see one of DXG's own up in an NGL qualifier. But that being said, SQ is going to be a tough opponent.
Absolutely. Clip the overhead. Jealousy Rage is out, but SQ choosing the 6P at a prime moment. PRC trading, walk up overhead and canceling Jealousy Rage with half remaining just so they had enough to run up in at wall situation and end up with a wall break.
Elwet misses the key grab. This is dangerous waters to be in. Trying to get that open up. Close slash after close slash. Rekka into Rekka. Trying to get that open up, but Lovebound staying so patient.
Oh, tap dust incident opens up everybody. SQ gonna get a wall break, little soft knockdown, go back to neutral, but you get positive bonus, and the life totals are looking almost identical.
Absolutely, but there's the Rekka pickup going in for the close slash. You cannot burst out of this. Motorboto gonna send you through the wall. That is round 1, first blood going to SQ.
Oh, tried to round start, parry, run up overhead after Jealousy Rage. Lovebound has no fear, just running up, pressing buttons on the SQ, and SQ quickly making adjustments, trying to play around it.
Oh, but the cross up, nasty work there from SQ.
Lovebound, all famine, no feast. Jealousy Rage is not to be had. Gonna have to find a place to fight back to build it up. One touch later, we're gonna have a chance.
Trying to go for the Rekka into the key grab, and look at that, you have a half gauge of Jealousy. You can put the black suit on when you feel like it, but you gotta find a good time.
After a burst at the perfect time, run up Donzai through far slash and then pick up into a reset at the wall. Cancel out, build enough meter to start trying to shimmy the day away. Lovebound gonna get that wall break. No super for the hard knockdown, but it's a one-touch game.
Oh, but we're forced to block immediately. That jealousy gauge is bleeding out of hateration meter. You need one more hit to save it, but so does SQ.
Wild Assault 5H not gonna connect after the YRC. Trying to work their way through. One touch will do it on both sides.
But the throw is going to end it. That's first game going to SQ, but a really scrappy first game at that.
Absolutely. Not wanting to disappoint. Lovebound trying to do their best to fight up SQ, but unfortunately that pressure of Ram and the threat of the strike throw gonna do it in at the last moment.
You know, as we've said, almost every game one is a download round. Let's see if Lovebound can turn this around.
I believe it. It could have just been trying to figure out how SQ wants to approach and what kind of spacing situations you have as ABBA to really get your gameplay going.
Oh, but pulling up the Wild Assault into the sword toss, trying to get a little mix going. Great defense, but defense will not be enough here. Trying to get something started, but we're playing this slow and steady, and I think that's the way to go.
Absolutely. Game of solid mids not working out for Lovebound. Instead, SQ is going to be inside of their perfect range for Ram, throwing far slashes and forcing ABBA to hold this button and pressure.
Oh, and look at the sword toss, trying to go for a little something. Cat scratch fever, throwing out the rock. You are trapped in the corner. Send help.
No help to be had. Ram said, I am the only one that is arriving for you today. Go ahead and call for your friends. It won't matter.
A little downside, trying to get the open up, but a nice jump around. And again, we bled the meter. Nothing Lovebound can do there.
Absolutely. The famine was upon it. No feast to be had. Jealousy was not raging. Things were just chill. Calm incident. Little 2D ended the round.
And you can see the weight. Again, the patient game from SQ has been so solid throughout her run today.
And the 5H fishing expedition paid off. Forced the burst out of SQ, but now Lovebound going to have to find another cheeky way to get in on SQ.
And you're going to have to hold out with some hard knockdown positive bonus. SQ rolling in, trying to get the open up. Excellent YRC, shutting down the S sword. That's one less sword for you to deal with. Getting the overhead, a little pickup in the downs. Do we got the routes? Yes, we do. That's what Lovebound's all about.
Cancel out. Jealousy Rage got a little bit of meter built. There's 50 on the side of SQ. Tried to throw out a cancel of super, forcing the burst out of Lovebound, but they're going to have enough to get a route and force the burst out of SQ.
But there's the key grab, the jealousy, the black suit on, going for the wall stick into 6H. No reason to burst. In fact, I don't think you could. I think burst got locked out there.
Absolutely did. The route seemed like it was designed to dance around the burst. Some epic gameplay from Lovebound, but SQ starting the next round not liking the feeling of how the last one ended.
Oh, there we go, throwing out the swords. The jealousy is bleeding. You cannot keep the black suit on forever, and this is an insane round here from SQ. Hard knockdown positive bonus.
Run up, Jealousy Rage gonna force you to hold a little bit of close slash out of the cancel. Fade out away, FD opened up Lovebound, forcing the burst, and now there's just one touch before it's over. Well, I said one touch, maybe two 2Ks and a 2D.
Nice stuff there from SQ. The score is 2-0, but I gotta say, SQ doing a great job, but I don't think the score is really telling the story we're seeing here.
Oh no, absolutely not. ABBA getting caught in that feast and famine cycle. When no jealousy rages to be had, it becomes a struggle. But SQ having to fight with all of the tools in their kit to keep coming out on top.
And it really is a top 8 qualifier, because I swear the way these two are playing, it is so down to the wire. Great stuff that you can only see here at Bracket Bracket.
Absolutely. You know, DXG puts on one of the most fun monthlies that you can have. I hope you join the next one. We're going to have a even better time than this at number 8. But for now, we're going to do the best we can in number 7. I hope you enjoy it. SQ versus Lovebound going into game number 3.
And you know, might be able to give Lovebound a little Zenkai boost if you throw down some of those free codes in the Matcherino. Exclamation point Matcherino. 2 seconds. Give it a little click. Throw a little extra cash. That's free money in the prize pool.
Absolutely. Oh, a quick burst from SQ. Lovebound trying to fight back, but SQ finding the perfect place in neutral to take advantage of Lovebound's desire to take the turn back.
There we go. Hard knockdown. Oh, wait. Not even hard knockdown. That's the hardest of knockdowns. You get in the round there. Set point here for SQ.
The hardest of knockdown. The forever knockdown. Quick jump in FD, tried to block the situation. SQ swinging far slashes, calling out Abba's approach. A command dash will get through that problem though. Donzai cancel into overhead, double the overhead, so SQ uses a BRC to go back, make a punish on the landing, getting Lovebound stuck on the wall, forcing positive bonus on their side.
And there we go, throwing it out. This is last chance for DXG's own, trying to stay alive in NGL winner's side, but SQ willing to wait it out. But there we go, fast RC, but that hard call out on parry is gonna cost you the set. 3-0 win here for SQ.
SQ looked at the situation and wanted to give the lesson of patience. The virtuous Strive player is the winningest Strive player.
That was a misinput key grab. You know, it'd be like that sometimes, but a great winner's side run from Lovebound, heading over to the Greed Island side of the bracket. And SQ, our last winner's side NGL top 8 qualifier. An absolutely great performance. Whew. Man, so just to list off the NGL top 8 so far. On the winner's side, we have Dany EL Maza versus Udon and SQ versus Lakey.
Oh wow, these are some hype matchups. I don't know if I was ready and prepared for this, but my goodness, Strive community, we are about to get some epic gameplay of that top shelf variety.
Absolutely, absolutely. The top 8 looking absolutely insane. And on the loser side, of course, DXG's own Lovebound going to be taking on Fishy to get a top 8 qualifier. Walter waiting in the wings to take on either Which Way or Tekkamek. Lurry is also qualified for her NGL top 8. That is a Faustin top 8. And Mixyous waiting on the set between I Hate Fairy and Meme Toast to see who will throw down and earn their spot for NGL top 8 as well.
Absolutely. It is not over yet. Stick around a little bit through the break and you will get a chance to watch all of this top 8 Guilty Gear Strive activity. And if you like it, prepare next month because we will be doing it yet again. Look towards the end of the month for that Saturday where we will be releasing the information, letting you know when we're going to be getting it down. But you should be the first to sign up and prepare to get your Hunter's license.
Absolutely. And real quick, I want to shout out our newer followers from this month's monthly. We have Secret Luck, Just Yeet, and of course, SQ. Thank you so much for the follows. Appreciate y'all. Welcome to the Dank Gang. It's great to have you. And all the other mushy stuff, you know what we're talking about. And before we go to a commercial break, reminder, exclamation point Matcherino, there is still 37 codes left to claim. Exclamation point Matcherino. Takes 2 seconds of your time. Give it a quick click. Claim the code and throw 25 cents into the prize pool. There is currently $173.25 here. I want to see it go higher. Pull up. Takes 2 seconds of your time. And also, big shout outs to Saprodium. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate you. I think that's it for now. Is it 3? Am I missing anything?
The only other thing I can think of is if you like this, but you wish you could do it yourself without any strings attached and maybe even a little bit longer versus your opponent, make sure to sign up for our weekly F and F exhibitions where we get down on 1st to 10s every Friday.
Right, and signups go live every Sunday around noon to 2 p.m. Pacific. Signups close Wednesday at 9 p.m. Pacific, and the show is every Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern on Twitch TV, Dank_X_Nen. That's right here. Link to everything you need to know in the Dank Cord. Link to that in the About section, or go ahead and go exclamation point Discord to get on that. All right, we are going to take a 10-minute break, but when we come back, it's top 8 time, baby. So don't go anywhere. Go use the bathroom, grab a drink, and we'll see y'all soon.
つこの感情は白か黒か目指す未来と置いてけぼりにしてきた過去ねじれながらぐるぐるとつながっている過ぎゆくらせに目を覚めて不思議な夢から身を乗り出した距離一体指で弾くコインが空に舞う僕は一体どっちの結末願う距離一体光り輝くほど遠くなる影ならばどこへと向かってゆく重なった二つの未来偶然を語る必然つながる分かれ道どこまでもいつまでもついてくる影飲み込むのか照らし出すのか抗うのか全ては許すのか光暗闇愛情同じ根を持つ強い感情記憶の彼方に手を伸ばして君のいる場所へとそっと誘った距離一体やがて全て消えゆく定めとしたゆえに絶対この手だけは離さない照射翡翠赤に染まる薄れた色の小の鎖を断ち切って目覚める今見るんだ確かな世界インド洋の狭間子供だけを着ている天と線よつながれ失った日々のレクイエム距離一体指で弾くコイン そばに一番近く今はただそれだけでいいからいつかそっと言いかけた夢の続きを聞かせてよ僕らにどんな世界が道なき道の先に待ってる
Hey y'all, 3 minutes until top 8 starts. Grab a snack, stretch your legs, and get ready.
忘れない消せない今日の後悔も投げ捨てがむしゃらに明日を目指す朝日に照らされたキス笑い合って終わることない旅を続けよう向かい風としていながらそれでも進む理由があるだから友よ置いてくためだけに生きるのはまだ早いだろ身につけたもの抱え込んだもの手放した時始まる何かうまく生きてくレシピを破り捨てて感じるリズムそう僕らのやり方で夜の風が記憶をかき乱す逃げ出せたはずなのに同じ場所一人ゆらりのらりくらり月を眺めて君は救いを願う長い旅路僕ら強くなったでも言えない傷またうずき出す何も言わないだけど僕は分かってるからほら空がけゆくいるよそばに一番近く今はただそれだけでいいからいつかそっと言いかけた夢の続きを聞かせてよ聞かせてよ風としていながらそれでも進む理由があるだから友よ置いてくためだけに生きるのはまだ早いだろ汗にまみれて泥にまみれて手にしたものはみっともないかな誰かが決める勲章は欲しくない聞こえるリズムいるよそばに一番近く今はただそれだけ
And welcome back, gamers, to Bracket number 7. We're coming down to it. It's down to the wire. Welcome to the NGL. This is where hunters are born. This is where license are gained. I am your host of the most, your MB goat, La Critura Dank Nen, and with me in the comm booth is my homie, my friend, my Patemp goat, DXG's Unk, LT3. 3, are you ready for this top 8?
Oh, I have never been more ready for a visual display of violence than I am right now. This bracket number 7 top 8 is about to get down. I hope you're prepared.
And now, of course, with any bracket top 8, we are going to start getting into channel point betting. But to start it off, we got a real slobber knocker. We got Dany EL Maza versus Udon.
Oh my word, we're going to have Kai versus Biken. This is going to be one of the matchups of all time. I am so happy that I get to witness this.
I'm so excited. Let's get into it. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, you got 2 minutes to throw some channel points into the pool, win some dang tokens, all that good stuff. Place your bets, place your bets, place your bets. Our players are good to go whenever they are ready. We are gonna get started.
I know you have seen them both before, whether it be on the way up to this moment in time today with Udon or throughout the history of Guilty Gear Strive with Dany EL Maza. I am sure you are prepared to witness this fight. I am hype. I don't know who's going to win. All I know is that buttons are going to be pressed and things are going to explode.
And you know what? That's all you can really ask for in a top 8 set, especially in the winner side of Heaven's Arena. Getting the shock state on, we got the flippy dippy, but an excellent guard point parry there from Udon. Trying to get a pickup, but forcing the burst off of Dany EL Maza.
Shock state stays applied, part of the MO of a great Kai. Oh, but a nice little whiff leads to a Kabari incident. RC keeping it safe, delayed the Yozansen from the way down to make the overhead connect. Dany EL Maza while stuck, giving Udon that positive bonus.
But you know Dany, not afraid of anything, going right in for that run and throw, trying to get the open up. There's the YRC, staying on defense, a full stick of butter for EL Maza, go zone, trying to pull up. Excellent tech right there. Again, playing so well around the spacing, tried to bait out that burst, but we're not going to. We're going to hold that Sacred Edge, get that hard knockdown, positive bonus, and a little shock state while we're at it.
A run in the meaty 5K, immediately into the throw, setups galore. Putting on a clinic.
Shock state is applied, trying to go for a little shimmy around the Kabari. Gonna turn it off, going for the throw. We're trapped in the steel cage with Biken.
Opened up the low Kabari, keeping you close. Bring it back one more time. Bait out the DP.
Oh,
Charge
no.
dust.
And that's a beautiful pickup from Koi's own Udon, bringing us to a round 3 on game 1 of top 8.
What a fire dust route, the Kabari causing maximum damage, and now neutral being owned by Dany EL Maza until Udon gets a burst on side swap and attaches a Kabari for the games.
Throwing out the Kabari again, trying to get an open up. Tether is on, stuck in the steel cage again, going for the pickup. Dany holding on to that burst.
BRC back, go for the low, wait for the DP, burst goes out, and now nothing to be had. Udon fishing for that last touch.
Oh, and the parry again, back in the steel cage you go, but there's the pickup, flippy dippy, what are these routes?
Oh, using the tether to jump over the H setup, secondary H stun edge gonna work out, shock state is applied, be weary of the plus.
Oh my god, and the turnaround from downtown. Shock state is on. BRC to save it, but the JS pick up into the 5H. Dany EL Maza with game 1. What an explosive start.
Following into the skies and so ahead of the game, pressing buttons moments before Udon's came out. What a fight we are watching here.
This is where legends are made. Bracket 7 going absolutely crazy. We just started top 8 and already the hype is insurmountable. Oh my god.
Yo, this is just the beginning. We are getting only started. I bet it's going uphill from here. What a shimmy, but not quite in time for the full punish on the throw.
Shock state is applied, going for the flippy dippy, Dany style, going right for the burst, but wow, I'm surprised that Yozansen didn't hit, but Dany gonna run away with a little ride, the lightning, give me that hard knockdown and give me a little bit of positive bonus while you're at it.
Oh, the signs of the greats capitalizing on every situation when they appear. Dany EL Maza running away with this round.
Again, this is classic Dany right here. Udon trying to slow it down, throwing out the Tatami, trying to get a little anything started. Good blocks here.
2H chased down with a PRC. Udon getting it started with a delay overhead wall stick incident back to neutral, but you gave Dany 50 meter to play with.
And honestly, that's the last thing you want to do. The classic stun dipper into RC kill for Dany. Now up another round, looking to make this a 2-0 lead.
Interrupt the fireball with a bit of Kabari. Now the tether is applied. Dany hitting a DP at just the right time. Trying to work their way in. Shimmying out. Udon getting damage with an RC. Heavy stun edge DP combo.
Oh my god, the damage into Dire Eclat. Shock stayed on again. Let's do that time over again. Getting the throw. RC pickup into Dire Eclat. This man needs to be stopped.
I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Like, no, actually.
I don't know. Somebody hit me with the Invincible theme intro, but it just says El Maza.
Need that one scene from the Power Play episode where he's having like a breakdown and it's just Dany El Maza.
So it says Dany El Maza.
When will Dany pay for his crimes? Oh my god, insane work. I'm loving it. Let's keep it going. Game number 3. What do you even say about something like this?
I mean, press buttons, do things. Remember, in your heart, you're plus. As far as the game goes, that's to be discerned.
Oh, but Wild Assault throwing out the Kabari, trying to go for the DP. Oh my goodness, the pickup, forcing a burst right away. Udon gonna have to fight hard to bring this back.
I'm just gonna say Udon is making all the right plays to start doing just that, connecting twice, and in a 3-touch game like Strive, that leaves you sitting pretty.
Absolutely, here we go. Rolling in.
Quick Kabari got the connection. What a round by Udon.
Here we go, putting on the pressure. We're gonna get a little something started here.
Just block fadeaway, hit the big buttons on the way in. Banny gonna get a Wild Assault combo, wall stick incident, Dire Eclat, shock state gonna be applied.
We go, getting the pickup, little staircase style combo here. Not enough to get the wall stick, but you're in a serious position here. Oh my god!
Oh, what patience by Udon. Press buttons, were we safe? No, we are not. Straight punished into the wall. Hard knockdown, positive bonus for Dany EL Maza.
There we go, going for the slide in. Ride the lightning once again, locking out the burst. This is set point for Dany.
Udon trying to fight back. Their tournament winner's side life is at stake. You know you want to keep going without having to hold that L. You want to be sitting pretty in grand finals winner's side.
RC trying to get the pickup, say goodnight. Dire Eclat into wall break, positive bonus.
Oh, shock state's applied, but Udon does not care if you keep offense going. Why does it matter? Tried to escape, and Dany EL Maza immediately noticed and took their turn back.
Insane stuff. Little shimmy neutron trying to get that last open up, but Udon hanging on. The plot armor starting to kick in. We ain't supposed to lose just yet, but that risk is right to hell and back.
Tried to tap Dust to capitalize on it. Shimmied out. Another Dust trying to do the same thing twice. Udon jumping out, pressing buttons, trying to get their turn back.
We go, trapped in the steel cage, baiting out the DP, but Dany with burst back, trying to wait it out. But there we go. Dany said, I am getting this 3-0 sweep. You don't understand. I've been Battle Olympia champion once. I want the fancy penthouse apartment.
The rundown 6P into combo. Dany EL Maza was on a mission.
Insanely clean game here from Dany EL Maza. Moving on to the Heavens Arena Finals.
And you saw that on the side swap run around. Udon thought they were going to create enough space to press buttons in the sky, but Dany was having none of it. Rundown 6P taking them into winner's side of our NGL top 8.
And like I mentioned, it is time for you to take your points, take your points, take your points. Good stuff to those who bet on Dany. Those who bet on Udon, you know there's always next time. And a quick shout out to PC Genji. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're enjoying the violence.
We love to see more people joining the Dank Gang and all that we do, trying to put out those good vibes into the Guilty Gear community. And I hope you're enjoying yourselves tonight, but right now, we got a little bit more violence for your eye holes. We should be having SQ coming back again to take on Gur's own Lakey.
Yeah, SQ definitely been an MC of this bracket. We've seen her a lot throughout the run, and she's been playing really locked in. I've loved the patience we've seen from her. I'm curious to see if this month is her month. She hasn't gotten the penthouse yet. She's gotten her hunter's license, but she hasn't won yet. This could be her month.
You know, something to be said about joining those in the annals of the bracket champions. You just kind of want it. You want to have that on your belt. So yeah, I did win bracket. That's me.
Absolutely. You know, the way she's been locked in, I think this could be her month. This is going to be a hard set for both players. Can't wait to see it. Chat, let us know who you think's going to take it. Place your bets, place your bets, place your bets.
I'll tell you who I'm putting my money on. Oh, I'm sorry. Did my microphone go mute? I cannot repeat myself. It's part of my stipulations. But chat, I know you want to do it yourselves. Put your money on the line.
Bets, place your
Channel
bets. And speaking of money, make sure you go ahead and claim the codes in the Matcherino, !Matcherino. I have not checked the codes, but I'm sure there's still some left. Let's take a look. There is 33 codes left. Again, takes 2 seconds of your time. Go in there, Matcherino, give it a click the claim code, and that is 25 cents in the prize pool. The prize pool currently stands at $174.25. I know y'all want some more cash in there because you know our players fight harder the more money's in the pool.
All you gotta do is push a few buttons. You know you're already watching us on Twitch. You just gotta click that little sign-in button for the Twitch, and it takes you right there, and then click one more button to claim that code. It's over. No more things necessary. And immediately, the players get that gratification of knowing you care about them and their career playing Guilty Gear Strive, earning that cheddar here at BracketXBracket, as well as all that glorious pride.
All I'm saying is, you know, Combo Breaker is coming up. You know, the venue's expensive. Getting all the bottled water is like $10 or some shit. Like, a little extra cash won't hurt.
That's fact. I mean, especially on that kind of adventure, you know they got the merch. They're going to have like 50,000 new Bridget plushies. You're going to want one.
I already see 3.1K in the pool. All going to SQ. Place your bets, place your bets, place your bets, place your bets, place your bets.
Oh my goodness. I'm not saying SQ is definitely going to be the one to win, but you know, I can put faith in it. Lakey has the skills. They made it all the way to top 8 on winner's side as well. That means enough in itself.
Like, we are still waiting on Lakey. We talked about the Matcherino. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we've been meaning to plug, but I mean, are we excited about the upcoming new character? Are we excited about Unica? Are we hyped about Lucy? Like, let me know, who are you looking forward to most for the rest of this patch, or the rest of the season? Excuse me.
Gotta be real, Lucy always entertains me. I can't wait to see how they convert that cyberpunk style into Guilty Gear. Both those universes seem like they could be sharing a couple of elements. I dig the steampunkiness.
It's really interesting. You know, Gear has never had a guest character, so I think it will be unprecedented. It should be exciting. But with that being said, I think our players are good to go. We're getting into the second game of NGL Top 8 Heavens Arena. SQ versus Lakey. That is Ram on Bike and Violence.
I sense jump slash in my future. How will these players show us the way? Interrupting round start wild assault with buttons of your own. Lakey showing they are not afraid.
Yeah, Lakey trying to play this slow and steady, but SQ said, nah, you're coming to me. Going for a little earth bending, gets the throw. Shimmy neutron into Mortabato, wasting no time. Hard knockdown, positive bonus.
Hit a little sword block stun, canceled out by the throw, forcing the burst away. A lift up PRC out of Yozansen TK, leading to immediate mix, and now SQ without the burst as well.
Went for the blocks, trying to jump around. Nice Abate though, setting up the tatami. Beautiful mix, good blocks, but can you block forever? There's a pixel here for SQ, and you're gonna get stopped by the JP.
I'm just going to say that after watching that matchup with Udon, this is a completely different approach to the bike and a way to approach a character, I should say.
Here we go, throwing it out into the throat, trying to throw the sword toss. Big damage here, getting the chance with the follow-up. Jump around, Yo Johnson. Not enough to get the open up, but the second one will. Look at this, confirm.
The TKO Johnson behind the sword return was disgusting.
Going for the overhead, we're getting a pickup, throwing out the sword, and a charge does feel the damage. That's a positive bonus. Oh my god.
Running quick gold burst, SQ wanting the meter, baiting out burst on the other side. SQ is on demon time.
Yo, put a yellow card on the field for a little unnecessary roughness off of the burst bait. Going in for Mortabato again. SQ on a mission, wants that money, wants the Battle Olympia Championship.
Guilt-free.
She does rock, she does far slash, it does the win for it. 1 round away. Who's gonna take game number 1?
Oh, and look at that cat scratch fever trying to get an open up. JS into our far slash. Again, just trying to keep you at bay. My sword is bigger than yours, but it's not about the size. It's about the motion of the ocean. Here comes Lakey.
I'm just saying SQ was fishing far slash like they were playing Nago. I love to see it. Quick cancel to Mortabato, but it's blocked out by Lakey. Immediate punish, run safe jump setups, but a deflect shield gets enough space to try and get SQ a thoughtful bit of defense until Lakey opens him up after spending meter.
One more time, setting up the tatami. SQ in dire straits. This is still game 1, chat.
Got the rocks opened up Lakey low. It isn't over yet. Rocks come out, but challenging Lakey, taking game 1.
Good lord, that it doesn't get more scrappy than that. Holy crap.
This Ram character, pretty good. But that Biken character, pretty good.
This is definitely a closer set. Again, everyone has been playing so patient, but the last time we saw someone take a game off of SQ, there was a 3-0 comeback right after the first game. So let's see if that continues.
That's true. SQ already proving that download complete is a state of being in her style of play.
There we go, trying to throw out the sword and a great burst there. Not getting hit by the sword and also keeping the sword on the ground. SQ with 1 blade, but that's more than enough. Getting the pickup with the Rekka, and there we go. No wall stick. Gonna go for a reset.
I'm still stuck on rock punish parry. Like, wow, amazing. The layers of the ram pressure and the nuance of Biking gameplay yet again. Quick parry on wake up to take the turn back.
Throwing out the sword, trying to go for the jump in. Yo, look at the pick up into windshield wipers. Give me a little something. Cat scratch into wall break. That's a round for SQ.
Friends. Guilt-free.
Trying to run down and whiff punish. Round start far slash of Lakey. SQ already getting wall pressure started.
There we go. Wall stick into Mortabato. Hard knockdown. Positive bonus.
It's not done yet. Run up, more pressure. Open up low. I got purple combos and a burst from Lakey.
Oh, but the 5H going for the sword toss. Look at that. You're just standing there menacingly and getting the pickup, tying it up 1-1.
SQ on a mission. The first game left a bad taste in her mouth, and she was like, I can only solve this by getting the win immediately and with a statement being made.
Will history repeat itself because we saw this happen earlier in the bracket. Whew, it's not over yet.
No, we are nowhere near over. It is only 1 apiece here at Heaven Arena top 8. Let's see who's going to get into that winner's final.
All right, and oh my god, starting with an instant parry, Lakey. Setting the stage for this game 3. Lost the momentum the second game, doesn't want to lose it again.
Punish on the throw, got Kabari attached, hit a tatami, and what a backdash by SQ.
Tap Dust gonna get the pickup in the wall stick and the windshield wipers. That's some positive bonus here for SQ.
Tried to be BRC Ozanson, but didn't work out. SQ using the BRC of their own after sword toss.
And now
what
there's
a
no
pickup.
Yeah, no burst gonna save you there. SQ with another round. Downloads looking mad complete right about now.
Guilt-free.
Working their way in, learned a thing or two about Locky and the way they like to play, and now SQ capitalizing. Lucky trying to make adjustments in the situation, pulling out to Tommy, Tether, and a few more in the situation, getting SQ against the wall, but letting her out after jumping just to hit across up Johnson. What kind of pressure we getting here?
Lakey putting on a great show, but here comes SQ throwing up the sword, trying to get the pickup. This is gonna go coast to coast. Mortabato, give me that hard knockdown positive bonus.
Baiken losing 50%. Fadeaway buttons on the shimmy throw. SQ trying to repeat that situation, challenging Lucky in the skies.
And there we go, throwing it out. Nice pickup there from Lakey, going in for the side switch. Johnson, nasty work, and that is gonna be back to the past. Ooh, Jack.
A round of peace after one game goes each way. This is as close as it gets. Both of these players want to get into the top 8 finals.
And there we go, look at the pickup, gets the 2K into the windshield wipers, positive bonus.
Press more buttons, windshield wiper hits, reset the pressure, and then bait Lucky into your 5P hands. Cancel to Mortabato. A full burst on Lucky's side, but I don't think it's going to matter. SQ put layers into the baits.
Oh my god, and the shimmy neutron! Trying to go for the burst there. SQ with an RC float over throw, gonna be up 2-1.
You know, I can't lie, that tech always makes me feel good inside. Instant dopamine ping, the BRC throw. Guilty Gear Classics.
Peak. Absolute peak on the screen. Getting into game number 4. 3, do you smell a game 5?
I can sense it. I hear the song of game 5 in the distance. It's not guaranteed, but the rumblings are beginning.
Oh, this set's been mad close, but Lakey not giving up, not until they hear that last slash, as we say at FNF, but even so, SQ seeming to just get more and more comfortable as the set goes on.
Absolutely. The definition of patience and virtuous gameplay. They temper their defense and allow the other players to overextend themselves just to capitalize with nice damage.
There we go with the windshield wipers going for a little positive bonus. Oh, good blocks. Trying to stay on the, oh, the 2K. Hold on, throwing out the sword into the cross-up, but not getting the open up.
Lakey trying to fish around the sword, calling out SQ, clipping him with a falling H into combo, repeating pressure against the wall, but now SQ's got both swords and all kind of one-touch situation for Lakey.
Oh, put on the cape. That was heroic. Set point here for SQ.
Quick round start, Johnson and 6P going to go unpunished, but the parry will not.
Look at that beautiful pickup into the windshield wipers. Gonna go for the wall break. Positive bonus. That's a good 40% for SQ.
Easy damage, not even spending the hard meter. Quick back throw incident to get a punish on the situation. Fadeaway buttons into Mortabato, instantly wanting more positive bonus.
Yeah, the stocks are up for SQ, going for the throw, and that's gonna do it. 3-1 SQ. Moving on to Heaven's Arena Winners Finals.
I'm sure you could feel the situation after the throw, trying to reset pressure, hit that fadeaway button into the Mortabato wall break, and then it was only a matter of time. Hit the deflect shield, red, and punished by SQ, just one step ahead.
Yeah, great stuff from SQ. We're going to see her a bit later in the bracket. But before we go to a winner's final, we got to go over to Greed Island. It's time to see how everyone's been doing over there. From what I've seen in the bracket, it's been nothing short of a bloodbath. But now that we're talking about it, who made it to the ends of Greed Island 3?
Oh, is that a Lovebound I see in the distance over there? And a Walter? Oh, that's going to be one hell of a fight.
Absolutely. Always so exciting to see a DXG homie in the top 8. And of course, on the other side of Greed Island, Lurry and Mixy, both earning their Hunter's license and making their NGL debut. It's so hyped to see some players we haven't seen in these brackets get this far show up in the top 8.
Absolutely, and I will just say that that is going to be a very interesting fight to watch. Will Faust be able to keep the Slayer at bay, or will Slayer be able to one-touch delete that life bar of Faust?
While we are waiting for our players to appear in the ring, once again, exclamation point Matcherino, that is free money in the prize pool. Please consider dropping something in there.
You know you want to, you know you'd love to. It would be so nice for you to just throw a quarter for our competitors today. It only takes a moment of your time. But for now, we will keep you entertained with some Chip versus Abba matchup. Now, I'm just going to say that this feels like it is slightly favored towards Chip.
Yeah, it's as someone who also has played this matchup, you would think, oh yeah, no, Abba can make you explode, and she sure can, but my lord, is it hard to hit Chip.
Yeah, honestly, if you were, wow, playing at optimal spacing things, I did not know Alpha canceled onto the tightrope like that. This is amazing Chip gameplay already.
Absolutely, I am getting the bet set up. Sorry, they were very fast getting into the room this time around.
A quick confirm, we're going to get a wall break already. Uzumaki Barrage, run the mix, safe jump setups, went for the low, hold the clone, hand push, cancel the overhead into tightrope combos. The sauce is also real.
Yeah, really, really good start there from Walter. I love commentating Walter. He's so hyped to watch.
Absolutely, it doesn't matter what character they are showing you, Walter is putting on that sauce. What a hit! This might hurt a lot a bit.
And the Uzumaki Barrage going in for hard knockdown. Positive bonus. Go for the jump in. Let's see this Rekka action. Trying to get an open up, but Lovebound staying patient here.
Walter playing Chip exactly like you're supposed to play this character, baiting out the burst, doing with punishes, one-touch wait situations. Chef's kiss.
Absolutely great start for Walter. By the way, the bets are live. Place your bets, place your bets, place your bets, place your bets. Let me switch that round indicator. My bad. I'm scrambling a little.
Quickly into game number 2. Walter versus Lovebound. Let's see if Lovebound made a quick adjustment there. I mean, you're going to have to be swatting the fly here, and as Abba, it's going to be a struggle until Jealousy Rage occurs.
Absolutely, but here we go. We're getting into it. Excellent.
Well, also,
start
that to be said, 3 touches did that much damage to Chip.
Again, it really just comes down to when I get this. This is a matchup that I like to call a when I get my hands on you matchup.
Oh, fam, I can believe that. Been there, seen the t-shirt. It looks pretty nice in the window. I might actually pick it up one day. Oh, like that pickup combo across the states all the way to the other side, but not quite enough for the wall break. Lovebound tried to fight back, but Walter gonna get that wall break on the Uzumaki Barrage. Hard knockdown, positive bonus, and safe jump setups from Chip.
We go, going in for the Rekka, trying to get something opened up, but again, we're playing this patient game, and Walter has nothing to lose staying that patient.
No, absolutely not. Like I mentioned earlier, playing Chip exactly like you want to. Do whiff punish setup, stay out of the range of your opponent, know their spacing, and zoom your way in for the combos.
Trying to get the open up, the overhead into key grab. Some jealousy back on the board. We're putting on the black suit today. Get the JS and the 2S. Give me a little key grab. Put the suit on, Peter.
Full meter to boot as well. Back to neutral, but you got speed to keep up with. Chip summoned the friends from beneath, but nobody was home. Walter tried to compete, go in, forcing the burst off on both sides. And now Lovebound trying to take another round.
Holy fuzzy, what a confirm from DXG's own.
Rock out with your
Guilt-free.
It isn't over yet. Nobody wants to go home in 7th place. Lovebound trying to fight their way back, and Walter throwing clone out, hitting some mix, running their way in, and Jealousy Change gonna slow down time enough for Sukiyaki to not worry until Uzumaki Barrage opens up and turns the situation into a very, very rough one.
Yeah, and look at that pickup going in. And once again, I'm giving you that world tour. Uzumaki Barrage. Knockdown. Positive bonus here for Walter. Been absolutely unable to stop them.
No chance, trying to slowly work their way out. No jealousy to be had. Use the meter to keep the pressure going. Wild Assault not gonna work out either. Walter getting free mix on Lovebound.
That will do it. Game 2 going to Walter. And this has been such a dominant performance here. Not that Lovebound isn't doing a great job in the match, but Walter definitely decided to put Milio away and go with the chip because it is such a hard counter.
It absolutely is. Not needing to get setups where 2S can easily interrupt the situation. A chip matchup versus Abba really feels like it's designed around how chip was made to be played.
Absolutely, but it's not over yet. One more time, getting into game number 3.
I believe in it. The reverse sweeps have happened all throughout the tournament. Maybe the first 2 were just Lovebound downloading how they need to play against this specific chip gameplay.
There we go. Wild Assault into the overhead. Give me little downs. But no key grab today. Said you're going to have to keep your hater ways to yourself. That jealousy gauge absolutely bleeding here.
YRC got it on the way back. Wild Assault tried to get a couple of touches on Walter's chip just to build back Jealousy Rage, but not quite close enough to get it. What a challenge in the sky, though. Alpha Blade yourself, you filthy casual.
Going for the 2K. Vault in. Can't get the 2S, and you know that's got to be a hard target to hit.
Walter getting a huge connection on the other side. Uzumaki Barrage, immediate wall break, safe jump setups with 50 meter on Lovebound situation. Will they reversal on safe jump setups?
There we go with the overhead, getting the pickup. Rope is on, and that is a nasty combo into the 6H. Set point for Walter.
I can't believe it. It hurts so bad watching Chip pick apart the Appa gameplay. Wild Assault working out. Jealousy Rage applied. DP baited, but not punished in time.
Going for the Rekka. Key grab going in, trying to put on that pressure. Look at the wrist gauge.
Chip is cranked. One touch will do a lot. Oh, that's a huge counter hit. We got routes. It accidentally pops out into side swap. Goes to the other side with RC wall stick.
Oh
well,
my
the
God.
sauce indeed.
The sad truth of that not killing has got to hurt. One more chance here, but Lovebound with signs of life. What a route.
Rock out with your
You know what? I understand. Everybody wants to Uehara DP. I don't blame you.
Oh my goodness.
Quick punish. We got tightrope out. Throwing some sukiyaki hits. Clone to reset the pressure. And Walter piecing up Lovebound. Nowhere to escape.
Our knockdown positive bonus. I don't want to say this is guess for game, but it just might be. Oh yeah, that's it.
Sanseroga.
Gonna take it over Lovebound 3-0, but give it up for DXG's own. Make it on the top 8 graphic and earning her Hunter's license. Great stuff.
Going out at 7th place, but you know, everybody's got to lose eventually. Only one champion of Battle Olympia is going to be crowned today. Nothing to be said for going out at 7th place, but Walter going to continue their fight towards the top.
Oh my god, wait, that was a game crash? That's actually kind of funny. I can't lie. I mean, honestly, what were the chances of her living through that?
There was a slight chance, like she might have had a pixel. I can't even lie. There was a chance. There was a small chance.
But you know, still an insane run from DXG's own. So proud of her. That's an insane run. Mind you, Lovebound has been on online bracket hiatus for a couple weeks. So coming back with a 7th place placement on BracketXBracket, which is one of the most stacked online monthlies in NA, pretty damn great. Oh man. All right. So we have a few more players that we have yet to see in this top 8, but we're about to see them now. We got Lurry coming back to take on Mixyous for their Greed Island top 8 battle. Let me get the bet set up since I got the time.
Now that we actually have a moment to get it set up for it. But this matchup, I am indeed interested to see if Faust can keep Slayer at bay. In theory, the buttons look like on paper they will do the job, but Slayer has a lot of tricky ways to avoid such things.
Hold on. Make sure I spelled Mixyous' name right. I'm so sorry if I misspelled your name. I'm trying to fix it.
We're trying to get the Mixyous done correctly.
Mixing me right now.
Mixing at name entry. Working our way into it. Mixyous.
All right, here we go. Here we go. We're getting into it. Faust versus Slayer, getting into our next game. Kill your friends guilt-free. The prediction will be live in just a second.
Backdash a 2H and backdash another cancel out of Dandy step. Lurry showing the knowledge already. Hammer after the close slash setups. And we got the throw applied.
Here we go. Oh, the Afro getting shut down by a 5K, but 5K right back at you. We're playing stanky leg games right now. Horn is out. The Legion gonna go to Mixy.
Slayer bringing that parade, trying to play behind it. But Lurry knew better. All these items are just a part of the kit, even if you end up with them. Double up on command grab, but both whiff. How unfortunate.
Absolutely. And a wild assault getting the pickup, going in for a little pile bunker, and a bunker loop is going to seal the deal in that first round.
Straight murder. Slayer doing it with ease. What an interruption by Lurry, not letting Mixyous start the round off with that kind of a statement.
Oh my god, and the Legion helping you with the pickup? Hey, yo, did you pay your little Legion, Faust?
He said, no, they said they were Union members. I was good off of it. And Slayer coming through at the end of it for him.
Oh, trying to go out the hammer the
time.
donut? Oh, what? Uh-oh, feeding your opposition. Such a nice doctor, helping out the vampire, but you might need to help yourself with the back hit. It's a super Mappa hunch. Whoa!
Doctor, it hurts. Doctor, he hit me into there, and it did the ouch.
Yeah, what do you prescribe for something like that?
I think they prescribe reset, uninstall, and reflection.
Goodness. Yow! Yowza! Also, bets are still alive. A couple more seconds to throw some tokens in the pool. Place your bets, place your bets.
I believe in it. Lurry was just making some adjustments here, but Slayer got some hands ready to put him on the doctor. Said, good man, please, I need to have a word with you.
Absolutely. Oh, and haircuts coming out. Y'all looking fabulous. You're gonna have to hold this. Oh my god, Hand of Doom not working out. Lurry has seen this episode before.
You know what, I'm just gonna say, why does Slayer rock the throw so well?
I mean, when you're that dandy, I think you can rock anything. It's all confidence.
Absolutely, I can just see him rocking the platforms with it too. Actually, he's already wearing the platforms. What am I saying?
Let us know, chat. Can Slayer wear anything? Kill your friends guilt-free as we get into this next round. Lurry with a very convincing round there.
Hit a double hunchy from a distance, trying to close the space on Lurry, working their way in after a whiff. Did not get the punish, but Lurry did. Summon meteors from above, get the cross up, force the burst out of Mixyous.
A little pile bunker going in for the Master's Hammer, trying to get the open up here. Low the Mappa hunch of the staircase, but we're gonna burst out of that. Side switch him right here. Back throw incident, claiming another victim. Left, right, good night is going to secure a round for Mixy.
That throw said punish. Ooh. Quick 5K whiffing out Lurry, throwing the trumpet out, trying to get Mix on, and a beautiful back throw by Lurry. Mixyous is not going to get to Dandy step for free.
No, there we go. Trying to get a little open up, but there we go. Nice trade, but said it's still my turn. Everyone gangsta till Faust has 50 RC and you don't know where he's going to show up. Wall breaking the positive bonus.
Suplex the scalpel yet one more time and perfectly spaced to punish out the Mappa Hunchy. We had enough time to bring out the trumpet, not even going to need to use it. You only did it to build meter.
Oh, the knockdown throw is out. Okay, he's not gonna get the throw on, but it only will take one more hit, and there it is. Lurry tying up the game 1-1.
I just had a flashback to, like, if I could see Faust in a Chip outfit doing that teleport, it would make Chip main so mad.
Getting into game number 3. I don't even know what's gonna happen here. These two are playing so on a different layer right now. It's so fun to watch.
Like you said, the layers that they are playing at, it is almost beyond comprehension. Hit the summon of the buddy. Here comes your parade to keep the combo going. Wall stick incident. Lurry taking half of Mixyous' life already.
There we go, a little mix. We're going right for the burst. And Mixyous feeling comfortable to just wait this out, but oh, look at the pickup here. This is danger, going in for the haircuts.
We have RC time for wall stick and a kill.
Kill your friends.
Round 1 of game number 3 going to Lurry.
And again, wait, double weights? Nah, what's the RNG right now?
Feet upon you, repeat the pressure mix to wall stick, suplex the scalpel. That's another nice third chunk of Slayer's life gone. But using Hand of Doom to try and create space, but the 2H punished by Lurry. Did you see that other punished by Lurry?
And the thrust to get the kill! Game 2 for Lurry, up 2-1! Doctor, that's Gap.
They don't call him Faust for nothing. First placed Faust gameplay. We're getting to watch here.
If you've been here since the beginning of the Guilty Gear Strive meta, it's a bit insane to see Faust in top 8. You know? This man is not loused anymore, and you love to see it.
Absolutely not. Definitely the story of from loused to Faust. Starting off with a counter of such magnitude, get the meteor summon. RN Jesus is on your side.
In the explosion pickup off a 5K, forcing a burst there. A lot of momentum for Lurry, just killed right there. You're gonna have to hold the pile bunker and a super mappa hunch.
Doing a small grip versus the good doctor. Safe jump setups yet again from Mixyous. Trying to work their way in, calling out back dashes. Huge wake up counter hit from Lurry. Could sense gap and with no fear pressed buttons.
And a nice pickup there, trying to go for a little more pressure, but there's the YRC. Tap does incident, claiming another victim. Gonna get the pickup. Is this a bunker loop? No, but we got the 2K on tumble. It's a pile bunker to break the wall. Positive bonus here.
50 meter to be spent. Lurry doing the business. Backdash, Hand of Doom from Mixyous. Gonna get the round.
I love the save there from Mixy, but here we go. Got the, what in the world? Masters Hammer, Hand of Doom. It's times like those you don't ask, you just accept. Super Mappa Hunch gonna break the wall. Hard knockdown, positive bonus.
Dang, it's like I say, press buttons and do things. And Mixyous proving that evidence in every moment of this game.
And the 2P said, hey, y'all like close sets? I know y'all like close sets. We got another game 5 on our hands.
Another game 5 becomes, I think, the new meta when it comes to top 8s in bracket. Oh my gosh, these games just keep getting closer and closer.
Oh my goodness. I just, like, what do you even say about this? This has been so brutal, so exciting, so hype. I'm loving every minute of this.
Now that's exactly what you say. Oh my god, this is so hype. I can barely believe that I'm getting to watch this. If that wasn't the case, almost every single bracket that goes down, this is the level of hype we get to nowadays. That is what the Strive community is about. This is our new plateau.
I'm just so happy to be back on Bracket, showing y'all a great bracket like this. We are back and we are about to be regular again. So if you didn't sign up for this month's, make sure you sign up for next month's.
Did you see the 3 5Ks coming out there from Lurry, trying to get Mixyous to run some pressures? Oh my goodness, got the hit, but not enough of the perfect timing to run Mix after.
Oh my god, and all the guard crush in the world will not save you from a YRC. Said no hand of doom. I'm getting the pickup, taking you to the other side, coast to coast.
Lurry showing us how defense is to be played in Strive. Back dashing a throw and getting the parade to hold Mix. Mini Faust, where are you going?
Little homie said he's got this. Don't worry about it. Well, oh, now you show up. Oh, okay.
Kick him while he's down? Alright, I see what was up. That was, alright, you right. Leave a message. Tell him to his face. Trying to roll his pockets. I see Mini Faust's game.
There we go. Look at the pickup with the tornado. Another one. Mix going in. Trying to get that open up. RC said, I'm going to take another turn.
Backdash the 2H. Throw huge scalpel and get from a distance. What a 6P by Mixyous. Perfect timing, too, because Lurry is going to have to eat a bit of damage for the weight.
Oh, nice jump out and said, hey, you know what? You could use a little off the top. Going for the haircut. Got the mix. Getting the pickup. And look at this confirm.
YRC on the other side. Tries to clip it. Oh, a hammer connects. What a way to 5P the route for the round.
Double Luigi action here. Kill your friends, guilt-free. Going in for the Mappa Hunch. Trying to get a start up here. Oh my god, Mappa Hunch trying to get the open up, but it's not gonna matter. Bombs are out. Lurry getting shut down by the 6P. I think your dog's excited too, 3.
Oh yeah, they know what's going on. They can't believe it themselves. What a backdash, what a hit. They are screaming for the hypeness and they can't wait to get more. What a drop on Mixyous' side. Love connects and they try to get more from Lurry.
And there we go with the thrust into clean hit. Yodele. Woo-hoo. Getting over that positive bonus here. One more chance here for Mixyous though, but the YRC getting baited out and Lurry is gonna be out at 7th place.
Oh my word, the Dandy man does it yet again, taking one step closer to becoming our Battle Olympia champion, sending Lurry home at 7th place. But my goodness, what a showing by Faust themselves.
Yeah, great stuff from Mixyous. Moving on in the Greed Island side of top 8, but also give it up for Lurry. I think this is their first time in Bracket, and to top 8 such a stacked bracket is crazy. You earned your hunter's license today, homie.
Absolutely. Stand proud. You are in a very select few strivers out there. You deserve to rep it. But up next, I believe we're going to hop back over to the other side of our lower half bracket to Udon versus Walter.
Alrighty. Let's keep it going. That is Millie Rock versus Biken.
Which I can believe seeing Millie Rock over Chip this time. Because in the Biken matchup, it's probably a wash. More familiarity would probably do better.
Yeah, that's what I would assume myself. But you know what? Walter's got a few tools to use here, so as well as Udon. But I think Udon definitely gonna stick with the Biken going in. This is Walter we're talking about. You definitely want to put your best foot forward. I'm excited to see who takes this.
Absolutely. Both of these players we have already seen are quick on the adjustment and pick up, get beyond the character to the player with their style of play. Let's see how they want to start the round versus each other today.
All right, here we go. We're getting into it. It's time for another set. Let me get that bet started. Sorry, I had to type a lot of stuff.
Push the stick that pushes back and feel your pain. And here's one that's the most unbelievable. Kill your friends.
Right, here we go. Kill your friends, guilt-free. Getting started with it again. Both players taking a brief second before we get into the pure violence of it all. But the Yozansen going to be the first hit, putting on some stagger pressure. But a nice jump out. Walter willing to slow it down, going for a little flower power, the jump around. And again, we haven't seen a really good counter hit yet.
No, absolutely not. Both of these players trying to keep it as safe as possible. Udon bursting immediately, not wanting to hold 2K2D setups by Milia, which we all know are the truest of hair tandem sets.
Absolutely, but there we go. JS getting the pickup. Nice moves. Burst is off the table, so Udon gonna have to hold this. And we're gonna go for an Artemis, saving our RC for neutral, and I think that's the way to go.
Back dash by Walter, trying to get away. PRC after Haircar, keeping it honest on Udon's side. Does the PRC low this time to make the connection.
Oh my god, and another Artemis said, I don't need meter to win this one. That's game one, or round one, excuse me, going to Walter.
Udon tried to hit Kabari tether from round start, but Walter making enough space to not have to worry about it, putting themselves in the corner, but yet again with no worries, able to jump safely away from all of the struggle that Udon would create.
Trying to go for the Tatami, a second Tatami, and you are in the steel cage, but we're breaking out early. I got the keys.
The double overhead opening up Udon, and yet again another delay spacing overhead by Walter, gonna get the wall break and positive bonus.
Oh, again with the JH, getting the pickup flower power, throwing out the disc, and once again another beautiful combo into flower power, dying with burst in your hands.
Hitting the tandem top, making the block stun, PRCing into another overhead. Walter already starting playing level 3 chess versus Udon.
Really, really good start from Walter, but again, Udon just getting some data. Like we've said time and time again with those game ones, it's all data.
Absolutely is, and with a character like Milia, you really need to fill out how your opponent wants to play this character before you can start counterplaying correctly.
Absolutely, but here we go. We're getting started. Throwing out some far slashes, some 5Hs. Taking it slow and steady. Going for the jump in. Again, hasn't gotten a really good open up yet, but the pressure is nasty.
Try to get into it. Walter immediately jumping out of Udon's pressure when they had the chance. Bad Moon Rose opened up Udon, and another set of overheads got Capel to get out, and now Walter getting clipped by Udon, going to have to hold their own set of block stun pressure.
Oh, and there's the pickup with the Tatami. You're feeling the pain here, going in for the follow-up. Oh, a little too low to the ground to get the Yozansen, and Walter gonna capitalize on it, but misses the combo. We're dropping, and you know what? It happens to the best of us.
Oh, Walter accidentally running into Cannonball delay hitboxes on the screen, but not gonna matter. Opening up Udon and taking the round.
You know, with a situation like that, you just say all according to plan. All according to plan.
Tatami guys trying to control space. Walter chasing down Udon, getting the side swap, opening him up. Deflect shield pushing Walter away, and now Udon kind of in a safe space.
Yeah, but the FD is gonna keep you out of that safe space. Look at that, a little shimmy in. Nice step dash here from Walter, playing such a great distance game. And there you go with the knockdown, getting the pickup. The reversal is not gonna help you here. You got the wall stick, and you got the Artemis, and you know what else? You got a little positive bonus.
Oh, just lucky enough not to be stuck in Millie Blender City yet anymore. And now Udon opened up with 6K, doubled up with it for the combo route. Haircar hits, getting a burst out of Udon.
There we go, try to get anything opened up here. RC on both ends, but only one's gonna win out. Put the toes out and get another round. Walter up 2-0.
Millie rocking with a vengeance, saying, I got another bit of this bottom half of the bracket I want to get to, and Udon standing in the way, but I don't believe their biking is done yet. They said they haven't heard that final slash. There is still fight to be had.
Absolutely, it is not over till it's over. What do you think Udon needs to change up, though, to get a game on the board?
It's hard to say, especially whenever you have a player like Walter with so many layers of Milia they can display to you at any point in time, because you're having to guess between delay pressure or actual true pressure, and when it comes to how many layers Walter can present to you, it becomes overwhelming.
Absolutely, but there is the burst, trying to do something about it, but Artemis on the other side. Great blocks from Udon, though, getting the pickup on Yo Johnson. Here we go, are you ready for a little... Oh, never mind, I thought we were going to see some dust loops, but no, that was a nice route regardless, but not going to be able to finish it. Walter hanging back again, but you could only run for so long, but we're spreading our wings and flying, catches the jump, and suddenly Walter has the momentum.
Absolutely side swapped with the super. Now Udon first to hold the pressure, has 50 meter, but will not get a chance to spend it.
There we go, disc of death. What a pickup off of Artemis. That's another round and set point for Walter.
Udon up against the wall. It's not over yet, trying to Abare against Walter, but you know the Millie rocks with the greatest hair of ease. trying to work their way in, clips him yet again on the escape, puts Capel into bad moon for the wall stick.
Oh my goodness, and there you go, trying to jump around. JH baiting out the burst, but we are not taking the bait. Hair car, last chance for Udon. 1 hit left, and you know, we're just gonna go for a chip out. Oh my goodness.
Smart play by Walter at the end of it. Saw the low life and thought they might as well force the pressure. I mean, they got the open up with the overhead combos anyway. Why not get the final chip out with a little run-up P pressure?
Excellent stuff from Walter. Oni's own. Moving on to Green Island semis.
And Megalomancer asked, how long is it active? Yes.
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Great stuff so far. We are about, I don't even think we're halfway through the top 8 just yet, but everything has been non-stop violence. Great stuff from everyone so far. Udon out at 5th, still earning their hunter's license. Great run from them. Before we get into our next set, quick reminder, !Matcherino. We still got some codes left for you to claim. Takes 2 seconds of your time, give it a quick click as we get into our next game, which is, I believe, what, Lakey versus Mixyous?
Absolutely correct. Some more biking for us versus a little bit of Slayer.
And definitely, we see a lot of these two characters throughout the bracket, which has been really fun to see, because, I don't know, I feel like I haven't seen Slayer as much lately.
True. I mean, they made the changes to the super setup, so it's not reversal. And a couple of Slayers dropped it. Not like it was a detrimental change, you know, but it definitely took them away from being as in the green, we shall say.
I would agree with that entirely. That being said, y'all, you already know what this means. We got another bet getting set up for y'all. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, getting a little faster at this. Place your bets, place your bets, place your bets.
Now, if I did have to say in this matchup specifically who I think gets the most red bar on touch, oof, that's a close parlay.
You know what? I'm just going to say it's still the Dandy, man. Like, look, Bikin can do a grip of damage, but with some of the routes we've seen Mixy pulling off, I'm sorry. I think they're winning the damage war.
I have to agree. I think that might be the situation as well. Bikin known to do a lot of damage when you have the good routes and nice setups, but Dandy does it anywhere, anytime, for free.
All right, the set is ready. 3, I'm going to leave you just for a second. I need to grab some Tylenol. I'll be right back.
Dank has abandoned me and left you with me. Can you believe it, chat? Either way, here we go. Round start. What a 2H to force the burst out of Lakey. Quick hits, and now Mixyous 6P'ing Lakey, getting the wall stick. And all of that damage done off of 3 hits. A quick hand of doom on the throw attempt. Pick up again. Not even going to need to continue the combo. Mixy is taking the first round. Huge counter hit trying to hold plus Dandy pressure. Kabari is attached though. Lakey connects with a TKO Zonson and then opens up with the low thereafter. Close to a wall break situation, holding the mix. We've got Tether doing the overhead into overhead again. BRC setup, gets the wall stick into wall break. We got positive bonus, but we're back to neutral with Mixyous sitting on 50 meter.
And that is a nice kill there from Lakey, trying to stay alive here. We got a round 3 for our first game. Hell of a start here. Master's Hammer gonna get the pickup. Are you ready for some back hits? Paiu Bunga! Give me another one, give me another one. Master's Hammer, but no, you're gonna get caught by the parry. Look out, trying to get the open up. 6P gonna shut it down. Left, right, good night. We are back at it again.
Oh, I got mixed. Straight to the other side with a pile bunker? What? Oh, no, I'm good. You got it.
Is that why they call them Mixyous? Are they some kind of mix monster?
Oh my goodness, it's a Mixiosaurus Rex. I believe in it now. I understand. I see the light.
All right, let's keep it going. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just noting Udon telling us not to ask questions, and I cannot agree more. Good statement.
Don't ask questions you're not prepared for the answer to. Wow, Hand of Doom catching the blue wild assault. Nice call out. But even so, we're getting put in the steel cage, forcing a burst.
Mappa from downtown not gonna work out for Mixyous. Instead, Lakey gonna try and get Kabari, but it's jumped over by Mixyous. Quick cancel into Super Mappa on the wall stick, doing the damage to Biken.
That's a whole lot, but you're gonna get met with a parry. We're playing pitch. Like, what are you, a pitcher? Getting the pickup. Look at the staircase combo. Trying to go for the reset. The side switch. I flew a little too close to the sun. Icarus, please.
Get the burst. We're gonna have a hero situation. Is the cape ready? I believe in it. What a counter hit, Kabari. Now keep the cape in the mantle.
Yeah, the cape stays in the closet today. That is a round for Lakey. Going in for the follow-up to Tommy, getting picked up, and the dog has something to say about it too. This is hype.
Can't handle it. It is too much for them to maintain. Hits the overhead pressure, trying to get a parry in the situation. Mixy is going to have to hold more Biken pressure.
We go back throw incident. Here we go, trying to get another one. Pile Bunker said, I got a turn. RC getting the pickup. Lots of damage into the bite. Guess. Nice save. Got the pickup.
Quick Kabari lifted Mixyous into the skies and reattached Kabari. Do a couple of frame kills in the sky and then the overhead. Gonna get the game for Lakey.
Tying it up 1-1. There are no more 3-0s to be seen. It's not real. It's a myth. Getting the pickup though. Oh man, excuse me. That pickup was insane.
Yeah, no, the Kabari combo to start it off was one thing, but then straight to reattach it to keep the mixes going, double the punch for the frame kill, and then the overhead to hitting at just the last moment.
Absolutely brutal stuff here. We're getting into another game 3. As we get closer to Battle Olympia, the sets get more and more intense, and that's what it's all about. Kill your friends guilt-free, getting into game number 3. Look at the pressure we're seeing Mixyous put on. Oh my god, what a 6H!
Double interruptions on backdash ideas. First time to hit Hand of Doom on the reapproach, and the second time just to call out backdash in general.
There we go, tether on, goes for the BRC, and look at that! Not able to continue the pickup, met with a pile bunker, said you're gonna have to block the left, right, good night. Nah, I don't care about that, going for the back throw. Look at the empty low, getting the pickup. This should be a dead Slayer, but the 6P!
Smart jump out by Lakey, delaying pressure, using BRC to throw off the timing, and then far slashing because distance was created. A genius play by Lakey.
There we go, it's feeling a little late, going in for the Mappa Hunch, trying to get something started. Excellent parry, going in to Tommy, or not to Tommy, Tether is on, look out, trying to get the open up. It's not gonna work out though, great patience. Trying to hit the Master's Hammer, no luck. We're back in the steel cage though, getting the throw. Are you ready for some Blaze Blue combos?
Hit the 2K2D to Tommy, cancel it into Uwa Jack time.
Just like
straight
that
to the
Kurosawa flick. Our knockdown positive bonus. Go for the shake jump. Holy Yo Johnson forcing a burst, but we're right back at it. This is Lakey's round to win, but the drop could cost you.
To Tommy again, try to be cheeky with it. Hit the PRC into throw text, but kicks challenged. And Lakey won out, going up 2-1 over Mixyous.
What a pickup. What a pickup. What a save. Lakey with the 2-1 lead, but I'll tell you right now, it doesn't feel like Mixyous is that far off. Like, this could easily go to another game 5.
I 100% believe it. The game 5 bug is upon us. Chad, do you think it's going to happen? I see you talking about my dog with the timing. You are correct. They just know. They are channeling the theater kid in us all.
I mean, what's even funnier is you already have 2 theater kids on comm. That dog is like, I want in, I want in. Come on.
Sadolphus knows what's up. You'll just have to wait for it one day. We'll get the fan art streaming in. That'll be my next avatar. But for now, we're going to go straight into game number 4.
And there we go, getting started. Oh, I gotta say, the song choice, elite. Going for the burst, though. Here we go, put the pressure on 6P into Pile Bunker. Going for the 6K. It's a side switch. It's late. Mixyous already putting on the pressure, but it looks like Lakey is not taking any of it.
No throw to be had. Throw a couple of tatamis away, and then 5K your heart away. Mixyous getting called out from the skies, and then TKO Johnson put through the wall for the kill.
A dust loop to get the kill into set point. Lakey trying to bring it back to loser semis. Oh my goodness.
Look, I'm just saying, Biking got that gone idea. Lift the whole floor out, interrupt anything coming at you.
You know, she might be onto something. Picking up with the floorboard again. Shades of Going Freaks getting the throw into the tether.
Double the Ozanson, but the second one blocked out by Mixyous, keeping the pressure real. Tried to dandy step,
nah.
double the dandy, double the fun, but an amazing jump out by Lakey.
Were you blocking that? Because I know I wasn't. Look at that. Put another tatami. Wild assault into Ozanson again. Burst at the last chance here. One hit will do it.
Sayonara, motherfucker.
Oh my goodness.
You know, you feel like you're doing something good, and then all of a sudden, the floor just feels like it's taken right out from underneath you. Mixyous getting knocked out at 5th place. Lakey gonna continue on a little bit further in our top 8 HunterXHunter theme bracket.
That is some insane work. Wow. Just, like, what do you even say about that?
I mean, it's a great way to call out the hunch.
Oh yeah, like really, really deep layers, deep layers on that set. Great stuff to both players. Mixyous, a great run from y'all. Thank you so much for playing.
Absolutely wonderful stuff. I cannot wait to hopefully see you again next time. I don't know what happened there. It feels like I was like glitched out for a second. That was weird.
Just for a brief second, even the dog was like, hey, don't worry, I'll take over 3 for just a second.
Legit, Sid was like, I got this, fam. Don't even worry about it. A bork, borking, bork, borker, bork.
Bars.
Like, damn, that dog goes hard. How to thunk it?
Oh man, this has been such a great bracket. I believe we are going back to Heaven's Arena for the winners finals.
Absolutely. We don't want to ice our top 2 competitors. We're going to get them their scrap on before we make it any further in the tournament. A little bit of Dany EL Maza versus SQ. We're going to get some of that classic Kai versus Ram.
I'm sorry. I thought this was bracket. Why is there a TNS game set in my top 8?
Look, sometimes the stars align and you just happen to be able to witness amazing events such as this. Another one for the annals of the bracket history books.
Absolutely. These two, absolutely insane with it. Definitely usual suspects when it comes to the NGL top 8, but only one person can sit pretty on Battle Olympia winner's side. Dany is already in the room. We are just waiting on SQ. Y'all already know what that means. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, you better place your bets, place your bets, place your bets.
Get your channel points now because I know you want to spend 10K of it to call out your besties in the grudge match. You want to throw hands on Friday night fights and not having to worry about paying RNGs off. That's the way to do it. So put your channel points on the line now while you have the chance.
Absolutely. And real quick, want to thank the new followers for the past hour or so. Shout outs to Mixyous, 308 Caliber, Konshu Bravo, and Stock Icon Girl. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Welcome into DXG.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to the dankest gang in the fighting game community today. We are glad you like it here and hope you have a great time.
Absolutely. We are going to be getting started pretty soon. I think we are going to need a minute for SQ. I'm not sure if we're dealing with some double bracketing woes or some strive moments or it's just taking her a second, but honestly, I don't mind the slowdown a bit. I will be honest. Definitely could use a tiny little minute or two, you know?
Coming to hiatus to recollect the brain. There's been so much hype Guilty Gear action on the screen today. Sometimes it just has expanded your mind so much it needs to recollect itself.
Absolutely. This has been an absolutely beautiful bracket so far. It's been so much fun watching everyone play. I'm so glad BracketXBracket is back, and I'm so glad each and every one of y'all are having a great time. Thank you so much for signing up. And if you want to give a little more cash to our competitors, exclamation point Matcherino to throw 25 cents in the prize pool. Go claim the codes. We do have, let me see, we have 22 left. Takes 2 seconds of your time. Exclamation point Matcherino. Give it a little click. All good, baby.
And come on, I believe there's 22 of you in the chat that haven't done it quite yet. You're already here because you are on Twitch. All you gotta do is hit that little link, go over there, click on the icon that says Twitch. It signs you in right there, and you just click one more button. Automatically drops 25 cents into the pot for the players. Go ahead, it hurts nobody. Have a great time with it.
She's playing Pokemon on stream. You know what? She had a little bit of time. I don't blame her, but she's on her way. We're gonna get started with our Heavens Arena final very soon. Place those bets unless the bets are already closed. Yeah, it is 8.2k dank tokens in the pool. It's anyone's game.
This feels like it's a classic battle of Exert. I want to see how these two masters of these characters play the game.
I'm really excited to see how these two approach it. And, you know, we've seen these two fight so many times, be it on TNS or any of the other online brackets, because, you know, these two were both monsters. They like to play a lot. But no set is exactly the same. I think this could go either way. Again, Dany, a former Battle Olympia champion. SQ, this is the closest she's gotten. She's going home with some cash no matter what, being in Heaven's Arena finals. Let's get it. Oops, wrong one. Oops. All right, there we go.
Close there, had the jump scare. Almost had to witness both of us on the screen at the same time. But instead, we will get to witness SQ versus Dany EL Maza. We have bracket number 7, winners finals.
We're in the Heavens Arena. The winner gets a chance at Battle Olympia. Shock State is on. Throwing out the rock, getting the pickup into Rekka. This is a great start for SQ.
Jump in with a little bit of mix. Flip over to the other side during explosion. We all get crossed up sometimes. Running for the throw, safe jump setups yet again. We got sword setups. Cross up to the other side, an explosion hit. Dany going for a ride through the wall.
There we go, a little stun dipper action, trying to go for the jump in. Excellent tech. I'm gonna pick up into the Rekka. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
A foot to the face, and Rekka does it to anyone. I was just gonna say.
Oh yeah, so true. Going in for the JH, swipe it time, trying to roll in. Rock going in. Trying to get the JS. Look at that big 2H, but we're gonna go right for the burst. We don't want to hold that.
Not right now, not if you don't have to. But EL Maza going to jump over Rock, trying to escape, but SQ calling it out, forcing the burst.
There we go, the pickup into Rekka, into the sword toss explosion. Gonna get the wall stick in. Not enough to kill, but this is looking dire for Dany EL Maza.
A little bit of guard crush, wait it out, and then check him with the low behind the smoke. SQ taking game number 1.
Beautiful start here for SQ. Determined to be our next Battle Olympia champion, and you know what? We love that for her.
Absolutely, and I'm just going to say I love the way that they threw the rock, hid behind it after the sword toss, and waited for the explosion to hit the low.
Yeah, that was really nasty. Nice layers. But getting into game 2, you know, again, like we've said time and time again, that's a download round if I've ever seen one. Dany, let's see how you adapt. Okay, shock
Jump
state.
and put the shock state immediately is a great way to change the situation.
So throwing out the sword, and we're gonna go for a quick burst. Shock state not getting applied. We're playing some solid neutral here. Again, the patient game from SQ being rewarded.
Jumping over Fireball, now point blank with Kai. The command grab from them hits a tick throw. Don't you know that's the only one Kai stuck with?
Shock state on once again, but oh, look out! We're getting that pickup into the Rekka sword toss. Look out, we're taking you coast to coast, all expenses paid trip to Brazil. Hold this motorboto. Hard knockdown, positive bonus.
Jump in 50 meter to spin YRC on Dany's side. Quick back throw incident, getting a heavy shock state applied to SQ, baiting Mortabato and forcing a 100 meter to get spent to keep it safe.
In the sword out, forced to block. Dany going for the side switch, but the stanky leg coming out again. One more reset.
Catching the fade away from SQ, Dany EL Maza keeping the pressure on, teching throws, sword out, Rock is in, trying to keep it on, Dany blocking out perfectly.
Wild Assault, and the tap dust gets the kill! Dany EL Maza with the round, the King of Strive, showing how he earned the title.
Run up 6P again, trying to challenge far slashes from SQ, but SQ waiting and baiting out, getting a full punish into a wall stick, a little positive bonus, even if soft knockdown.
There you go. Oh, trying to go for the close slash, but no luck. But you know what? A little Kai Tech never hurt nobody. Shock State is applied. Trying to get that open up, but again, SQ slowing the game down and going for the wall switch is going to do so much.
Burst on all sides, still games to play. Sword comes out, dash over to the other side on the delay, crossing up buttons and taking the burst to the next round as Dany EL Maza. No need to put on the cape.
Absolutely no reason to put on the cape, especially when you have burst going into final round. This has been pretty even, but here comes SQ once again, putting on that pressure. Burst is on the table and baits it out. Give me one more turn.
Quick stolen back, Morto, Bato, SQ's going to get hard knockdown, positive bonus, safe jump setups, went for the pressure, strike over throw, and then delay fade away button's gonna give the game to SQ.
You absolutely dominating this Heavens Arena final right now.
And to be honest, the awareness and spacing that SQ is playing with their style of shimmies and pressure is wonderful to see. The fade out with the button to delay the overhead is really what I was talking about there.
Absolutely, and you know, like we've said time and time again, the name of the game for SQ this week has been patience. She's been playing so patient. Like you mentioned, the spacing has been immaculate here. It's not that Dany isn't playing well, it's that SQ is forcing you to slow down.
Exactly. Dany is playing correctly into the matchup. You see them fishing the 6P, trying to challenge far slash like we just saw there. Did a great job spacing out, and maybe this time things will be different. Turned around completely in their favor.
Absolutely. Here we go, throwing out the rock, and that's a back throw incident. Going for a jump in, another throw, and oh, no third one, no Street Fighter 6 throw loops. Going right back to neutral, and an amazing jump in from Dany. However, not getting confirmed, but we're getting the tap dust. Give me that pickup. Send them to Brazil, Dany.
Hit the wall break. Dire Eclod get the shock state. There's 50 meter on SQ's side, but Dany's slowly building 50 of their own.
Here we go, trying to go for the stun dipper, charge dust, and a close slash to get the round. That's a round on the board for Dany EL Maza. Signs of life.
And it wouldn't be the first time we have seen a 2-0 deficit turned around in this tournament. EL Maza definitely one of the ones that makes downloads and adjusts their gameplay when super necessary and back against the wall.
Absolutely, and there we go with the pickup into a little ride the lightning. Give me that hard knockdown and positive bonus. There is 50% meter on the table though.
Hit some shock state, tried to flip their way right in 6P. Dire Clock connecting, cancel out into Ride the Lightning.
Classic
That's gonna kill.
Dany. Classic Dany with the comeback. This set is just getting started. It's not over yet. Wow, I'm so impressed.
Flabbergasted.
This is crazy.
I'm flabbergasted. This is insanity. The top level of Guilty Gear Strive here in NA. Wonderful to see.
Better than this. Doesn't get much better than this. Absolutely loving what we're seeing on display. Here we go. Get into game number 4. I smell a game 5 in the air. Let me know if you smell it too. Kill your friends guilt-free. Shock state already applied. Dany putting on that pressure. Spending a little bit of burst to keep SQ in the corner.
Quick DP to put him right back in there again after jumping out over the fireball, playing the Shoto game as good as Kai can.
We go the 6P shock state applied, getting the pickup into DP and an excellent burst there. No time to block that.
El Maza trying to run it down, a DP, but nobody was home. SQ's going to capitalize, canceling a Morta Botto, get hard knockdown, positive bonus, and a little bit of mix after it is 50%.
Oh, and look at that big chance at damage here. Charge Stunage coming out. Dany not gonna go to Greed Island without a fight here. Try to go for the throw. Excellent tech. This is anyone's game right here.
Sword comes down, explosion incoming, blocked out by El Maza. Run up heavy slash, gonna take the first round for Dany.
What a save. Dany still in this, looking to tie it up to a game 5. We've seen this before. The download's starting to be complete. Pulling up with a wild assault. Shock state on, putting on another projectile. It's time to guess high-low. Yeah, you want to go for that burst. You don't want Dany getting any more momentum.
Jump in with heavy slashes, trying to press down. Not close enough for the throw. SQ gonna cancel into proton cannons. Get that final flash.
Hard knockdown, positive bonus going to SQ. Said, I am not out of this yet. Going for the throw, excellent tech from Dany. The trade working out in Dany's favor, getting the pickup stun. Dipper, what's the move? Charge stun into the DP. We're gonna get the kill.
Sayonara, motherfucker.
Hey, Chad.
Oh my God.
I heard you like close sets.
Wait, we love close sets. We got another game 5 on our hands. No one is going to battle Olympia without working for it. This is what Bracket is all about. The sets that make you scream and want to punch a hole into the sky. Let's keep it going. Game 5.
I would say I'm on the edge of my seat, but my seat has been lit aflames with the excitement that I see today. There's no more chance. I am standing and waving my arms in excitement. Time to go into final game of our winners finals in Bracket number 7.
It all comes down to this. There is no more Heaven's Arena after this. Only Battle Olympia. Getting the tap dust. We got routes. Dany EL Maza with the lock-in.
Yes, sir.
Run and press buttons, trying to keep it busy. Just blocks, got the punish, and forced the burst out of SQ. It won't matter. We got routes. It looks like it might kill.
And the shock save that killed. Holy shit. Yeah, the wall break will do it. Set point for EL Maza trying to earn that Battle Olympia winner side spot.
SQ running in, trying to get throws, but Dany techs those, reverses the situation, forcing SQ into a wall block moment, getting to fight their way out.
There we go, into Stun Dipper, getting the pickup, shock state on, wall stick, into another Diary Clot for positive bonus, shock state on. SQ gonna have to do something, anything to pick this up.
Great interruption of the pressure, gonna reverse the situation quickly, run up Morta Botto to get a hard knockdown and positive bonus versus Dany.
Oh, throwing the sword out, getting the low, beautiful pickup. We feel the Rekka, you already know, Morta Botto, hard knockdown, positive bonus.
Sitting on 100 meter, of course they're gonna let it rip and then block out RC cancel for the mix.
The throw, shock state on, a bar of tension here. We're gonna go for the YRC. Last chance for SQ, getting the cross up. And there's the burst from Dany, trying to keep the cape off. And the throw is gonna seal the deal. Dany is going to Battle Olympia, winner side.
I'm just saying you will never be able to escape the Kai command grab allegation. There is something about tick throw on this character that feels unblockable. I don't know why they gave it to him.
Y'all remember that one meme where just Dany was running through different stages and he was running with a Naruto character that comes in and run up throws you. That's how that feels fighting Dany.
He comes running at you through Nin Impact, running at you through DBFZ.
Different games and everything, nothing can stop the run-up throw of Kai Kisk.
Comes running at you through Uni 2. Comes running up at you.
You say it,
believe
Sid.
they agree.
Alrighty, we're getting into, what is this, losers semis? Am I right? Yeah, it is. Okay, let me get the bets going. Whew, we're not stopping anytime soon. We're getting into Greed Island semis. Let's see it. Walter.
We got
versus
Walter.
Lakey.
Just a little bit of biking versus Milia for your day. I hope you're ready for it, chat. A quick burst from Lakey. The awareness is there, but now every single bit of mix is going to have to be held, starting with this 2K2D of Walter.
Absolutely nasty start here from Walter. Gonna get a 10-piece combo here, and we're restarting it again. Said Flower Power Bad Moon? That's gross. Oh, nah.
Excuse me, Capel, over to the other side and then run it like that. I didn't know you were allowed to, but fine. You're fair. Fair enough. Hit the tether. Do it again to Tommy combo. Tethered once again. Lakey is not done yet.
But hey, I ain't done yet. Getting the pickup, not gonna burst. But oh, misses the hit. Just delayed it a little too long. And Walter, playing this patient, has the health lead. Just needs one more hit.
Oh, the cross up to every side, throwing some hit boxes while they were at it. Walter taking the first round.
Oh, by the way, bets are live. Place your bets, place your bets.
Put your points down. I want to scrap you. 10K, get him in there. Oh, quick pickup on the other side. Bad Moon resets on the other side. What a setup by Walter.
Oh, trying to jump it around. Walter has been playing this nice, unengaged, re-engaged type gameplay. Just really going in when they feel like it's their time.
The JS from Lakey getting the work done, but immediately Walter taking their turn right back and putting on more pressure.
Again, the 6P heard from around the world, getting the pickup. We got the combos, we got the bombos. Hit me with that Artemis 10-piece McNugget combo right here.
100 meter on Lakey's side. TKO Zonson RC cancel pickup, but a little too spaced out for Tatami to pick up for the wall break. Now we're just back to neutral.
Bird air throw. Look at this pickup. Wild assault, and that will do it. What a save from GER's Lakey.
1-to-1 off each side. Everybody knows they want game number one, just to put the message in there that they are on top and the other player has to fight their way up the hill.
Go, trying to get the 6H Artemis coming in. Big hit right there. Going in. We are not done yet. Hair car. We are going to spread our wings and fly. Hit him with the winger. Hard knockdown. Positive bonus.
Sitting on all of the life bar meters, slowly building a full burst on their side. I believe Walter is not worried about a thing.
Pick up the 6P. Oh, the Tommy out. Wild assault. Look at the pickup staircase combos. But tried to bait out the burst, but Walter not taking that bait. Has so much health to work with.
Slowly working their way in. Danger time. The double overhead. Gonna make Lakey get opens up to give the first game to Walter.
Excellent stuff from Walter started it off, but again, all these sets have been so damn close. It is not over.
Not at all as close and hype as it gets. And I see you in chat hitting that exclamation point match arena. Go over there, put them codes in, hit the button, claim the code. But now, quickly into game number 2, Walter versus Lakey. And from what we've seen from both of these players throughout today in our bracket, they are more than capable of making the adjustments.
Absolutely. Walter's going to eliminate the biking population, you know? He just might, but Lakey's still standing, really wants to get that cash. And again, you're getting a Hunter license no matter what if you're in top 8, but only one of these two is going to get some cash.
Oh, quick clip went to the other side with turbo fall routes. My word, I like the sauce.
Beautiful confirm here from Walter. Low health here for Lakey, but getting caught on the jump bite close slash. Yeah, we've all been there. That's 7 golden letters here for Walter.
When Millie rocks better than anybody else I know. Getting perfects with smoothness. Sometimes you just gotta let this kind of rounds go.
And look at the flower power pickup. That is all off of flower power going for the Artemis. Positive bonus here.
50 meter on Walter's side, trying to bait out a little bit more play from Lakey. Get the overextension. Bad Moon Rose waiting out on the burst. finally releasing it. One touch away on Lakey's side.
Again, not rushing in, trying to play that patient game, but you got caught in the steel cage, and honestly, not a bad time to burst at all.
Walter patiently fishing out a final touch in the matchup.
Oh my god, but a trade off of Flower Power gonna seal the deal. Walter now up 2-0.
Using Compel like that, willing to take the trade, such a smart move by Walter. Not really worried about too much except putting a button on the screen that would eventually lead to that little bit of life being removed from Lakey.
It's been a close couple of games, but it definitely feels like Walter is locked in.
Oh my goodness, Chad, I can't believe y'all are condoning that. I do not condone bike inside.
I mean, I don't either. Look, Biken is a mortal enemy of a lot of my characters, but even then, I'm still like, she's cool.
I can understand wanting Tether side, but not full-blown bike inside.
But here we go, quick
Walter,
burst here.
Nice 6P Tether attachment. Repeat for the Tether with the throw. Lakey trying to fight Walter on their own terms.
Yo gets the throw. Tether is on. Trying to get the open up into Yo Johnson. One more good hit should do it. Is that enough? Yes, it is.
Sayonara, motherfucker.
Oh, that wall break did more than enough on Milia to get rid of that round and give it to Lakey. And now to start the next round, a little bit of defensive play. But Walter easily playing their way around it, and eventually Milia will just open you up. There's too many ways you can block.
And Flower Power has been doing the taxes, getting a beautiful Artemis pickup into wall stick. Not going to use the super, instead just going for an Artemis wall break. Still going to do you a good chunk of damage.
Quick tandem into combo for the round. Now we're in a final round situation here for Walter.
Getting the pickup, look at that wall stick into Artemis to get the wall break, positive bonus. Insane stuff so far. Got the backup. Let's go. Bad Moon going for the side switch. Said, I don't feel like doing that combo, but however, that might get you in trouble. Lakey with a chance here.
Yo, the rising heavy slash to start the mix. Beautiful. Getting the burst out of Walter. Trying to fight their way all the way in. Lakey wanting to run down Walter, but not getting their chance to. Forcing the burst out of them to take it back to neutral.
Almost full meter here for Walter. Get in the pickup. Disc of Death. Not enough to do it, but we're going to send it out with the close slash. That is a clean 3-0 for Walter. Moving on to the Hunter exam. Whew, good stuff.
Walter v SQ, you know, that was not on my bingo card for the night, but I am so happy that I am going to get to witness that in just a couple of moments.
Been nothing but hype set after hype set in this top 8. Chat, if you're enjoying it and you want to support the players who have made it this far, exclamation point Matcherino. Let our players know how much you appreciate them. Throw it by throwing a couple extra cents in there free of charge.
It's super easy. Just click a button. You can sign in with the Twitch that you're already signed into now to be in the chat in the first place. And then all you need to do is click another button that says claim code on the side. It's that simple. Go ahead and do it. It takes half a second of your time. And our players will be so grateful that you took that little bit of time to make their efforts that much more worthwhile.
By the way, I do see the grudge match. I'm going to have to hold off on that for a second because I don't know if either of y'all have... I know both of y'all have a few grudge matches. I have to double check to make sure that that one's good to go.
I'm supposed to grudge match IE. I forgot about that. That's right. I'm scrapping you. You said you wanted it. The smoke coming at you.
Okay, here we go. Losers Finals, also known as the Hunter exam. Running wild. Let's get into it.
Kill your friends.
Quickly into it. With punishing to K2D, and now the blender begins.
Winner of this set not only gets a ticket to Battle Olympia, but also gets the pleasure of fighting Dany EL Maza.
Who, if I am not mistaken, is on their way to earning their second title in Battle Olympia.
Hey, there's only one other two-time champion in Bracket Bracket, and that is Jack. So yeah, to join the ranks of that, pretty big. Place your bets, y'all. SQ not giving up without a fight. Look at this pickup here with the sword toss right into the windshield wipers to get the positive bonus.
Challenging the approach of Walter with a 2K on the low, waking up out of Oki, blocking the hair car, but unfortunately the delaying overheads opening up SQ, forcing them to use super to get off the wall and then sword touch. Working out, taking the round for SQ.
Nice start here from SQ. Again, both of these players have been playing such a slow and steady game that this really does feel like a little bit of a stare down set.
Absolutely. When you're players of this degree, I have a feeling that waiting out to see who is taking the first step in the matchup matters quite a bit.
Oh, the far slash throwing out the sword. Rocket's coming out. Look at that cat scratch fever in the Mortabato, but the scaling is just not in your favor. Still got hard knockdown and positive bonus though, and the 2K will seal the deal. That is game one going to SQ.
Hitting the combo was one thing in the situation, just a BRC back to get the mental stack started. But then afterwards to fake it out and then go for the low, just genius knowledge use.
Absolutely, just such a great time. SQ has her 100 hours in. This is, again, may have lost the set against Dany, but she's looking to get the run back. This could still be her bracket, but Walter is definitely going to have something to say about it.
Kill your friends guilt-free.
SQ challenging a 5K around start, stopping the approach from Walter, but Walter forced to burst after almost ending up in a wall break situation.
There we go. The disc is coming up, getting the knockdown, and another disc trying to get the open up, but again, no luck here.
Great use of deflect shield there by SQ. Milia, one of the characters in the cast that deflect shield is actually rather good against.
Go with the throw. Try to go in for the mix-up, but man, look at the blocks on SQ, but even she's not blocking that TK Bad Moon, and most people aren't.
No, absolutely not. What a challenge 6P in neutral right when the turn change could happen. Walter taking the round.
Kill your friends guilt-free.
Here we go, getting into it again. The JH trying to go in for the stanky leg. No luck here. Again, we're just playing this slow and steady neutral. It's only a matter of time before someone gets caught. And look at that, just like that, Walter able to get a knockdown, but the deflect shield gonna stop you from really getting anything started. But we got the reset. Here we go.
Delay buttons, cancel down into the wings, open them up, let yourself free, and get that hard knockdown positive bonus.
Absolutely trying to get the jump around, knockdown into disc, getting the pickup, and that is gonna be a kill for Walter, tying it up 1-1. There is no such thing as a sweep in bracket top 8.
Absolutely not. Everybody's got a breadstick now. It is just a matter of time. Who is going to get to 3 first?
Your guess is as good as mine, 3. The way these two have been playing, I don't think either of their careers would really, or not careers, either of their bracket lives would want to end here. But you know, somebody's got to go down. These two have been playing absolutely insane throughout the whole bracket.
That is one of the consequences of it being a 1v1 situation. Anytime we have to climb to the top, there will be only one. Even our favorites have to fall sometime. But this time, who are we going to see make their step into grand finals of bracket number 7? I want to see who our Battle Olympia champion is going to be. Will it be Walter? Will it be SQ going up against Dany EL Maza at the top?
A rock, and look at that Abari. Ooh, excellent close slash. It's a burst bait. Walter going for the hair car. Are we taking you to Brazil? No, going for the reset. And yeah, I'm not blocking that either. What?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Abso-frickin-lutely.
I gotta pick my jaw up off the ground. I don't even know. I don't
Somebody
even
summon
know.
that dog. Somebody give me the dogma line. I just want to see Walter showing that mix and going, I'm a frickin' demon.
Going for the Abare, trying to get a little something going. The rock coming out, the sword coming out, gets the back throw incident. SQ not gonna take that sitting down, but the gold burst, perfect timing, going in for the hair car, trying to get the open up with the Lush Shaker red RC. It is all Walter, baby.
Burst out SQ trying to go back to neutral to take a little bit of the steam out of Walter's sails, but it's not going to work out. Walter's already in your face. TK Bad Moon straight into the round.
Oh my god, the speed of that game. Walter lock again.
I'm just going to say, in the words of my favorite character of the game, hi, hi. Hi, hi.
Whew, man, I just said so far. I'm really excited. I want another game 5. I want another game 5, yo.
I can sense it. I don't think SQ is like satisfied with simply going away right here and now. They are going to fight back as best they can. I need that game 5 too, Dank. I think we can together, may the power of commentary combine and get us a game 5.
I'm manifesting it. The sad thing is I want both of these players to go to Grands. I take no joy in seeing either of them get knocked out.
You speak the truth. I don't know why he would say something so daring and yet so honest. Tap Dust incident from a distance, not gonna work out, but Rock into throw does.
Look at that, gets the pickup, but there's the burst. We're waiting it out. We're playing patient, trying to get something, anything going. And we're playing that slow Western style neutral. It feels like a cowboy shootout up in here. Can't get the mix. SQ is locked in.
Pressing buttons safely on the screen, jumping out of heavy tandems. Nothing to worry about when you see that. Backdashing the throw setup. This is, oh no, drops on the run-up combo confirm.
Back throw incident. We're getting the pickup. You can use a wild assault, but SQ choosing to save that burst for a rainy day. Having no swords makes it really difficult to get the kill, so there's no shame in waiting it out.
Oh, now in a much better situation. Guard Crush will do it if nothing else will. Trying to get that last little touch. SQ has more than enough life to play around with.
Going for the JH. Windshield wiper's not working. Trying to go for the PRC, but look at the evasion. Walter with a pixel and a dream.
Oh my goodness, SQ knows this character as well as the rest of us. Milia is literally a one knockdown situation. It can all go downhill from here if you do not create the situation to escape.
Oh, but that far slash is gonna save the day. This is shaping up to potentially be a game 5. SQ needs one more to get to game 5.
5K not working out. Cross up by Walter, running down SQ, but SQ challenging Walter at every moment of the screen.
Oh, throwing out the sword. Tap does feel the explosion, going right for the burst, and Walter again playing that patient game. No need to rush in. You want to see which opponent's gonna make a mistake first. And there we go, going in for the J8, a little throw. Kai Tech again with the mix up, left, right, the knight and the disc of death. That should do it.
One round down. It is a final round situation for SQ. Will Walter be going up in our 3-1 situation, or will we finally get that 5-1?
Oh my god, gets the wall stick into windshield wipers. A big 60% here. SQ is locked in. She wants this Battle Olympia chance.
Trying to work their way towards game 5, already doing a very nice life deficit situation. Walter trying to fight their way back.
Oh, and you see that JH trying to get that hit, but Walter's so good at playing the evasion game. Trying to go in for a Lurry. What was that backdash, yo?
I mean, I saw Rekka. The attempt was real. The vision was there, but Walter was seeing into the future.
Here we go, the disc coming up. Nobody wants to give up their chance at Battle Olympia, but there's the JH trying to get the staggers. Nice YRC going for the JH. Wants to get another open up. No luck. These two are playing so tight.
SQ has 50 meter to play with, choosing to wait it out. Went for the overhead and just backdashing their way out. Just blocks the melee pressure on the way in. Bursting on a 2P, Walter was aware that that was the one-touch situation they had, and now SQ's going to have to go through the wall, but it is still neutral.
Oh, Cat Scratch Fever trying to get the open up with Wild Assault, the sword coming out, and that 2K gonna bring us to another, say it with me now, game 5.
Chat, I don't know if you were ready. I wasn't ready. I wanted it, but now that it is here, I fear I might explode with the excitement like I am a Key and Peele stunt double.
Oh my god. Lockie said, Walter, you got this, breathe, because I sure as hell ain't. Nah, honestly. I'm like, dude, this is insane.
Breathing is for those not in block stun. I don't know what you're talking about over there, Lockie.
This is what happens when you throw $170 into a prize pool. You get sets like this. Let's keep it going. Kill your friends guilt-free. Another game 5 in the Hunter exam.
Jumping over far slash going to the other side. The 2D interrupting SQ trying to start their pressure, and then Bad Moon gonna rise.
There you go, the hair car into the Artemis. Gonna get you some positive bonus, but we are not out of this yet. Throwing out the sword, 6P. Gonna shut it down, but the throw! Good Lord, Walter at set point, looking to go to Battle Olympia.
Walter made their mind up that they wanted to play the game and nothing was going to stop them. And now it has become their downfall as SQ is using it to their advantage.
And look at that, trying to get something, anything to Artemis, but SQ is locked in. She wants this, and damn it, I want it for her. Going in, gets the sword toss. There's the wall stick. Gonna get some positive bonus.
50 meters still on Walter's side. Spent, though, immediately on Wake Up to keep it safe. SQ going windshield wipers, not enough to kill, but the low doing it again. The fear of throw makes the strike more accurate.
Double Luigi, Hunter exam. It all comes down to this. Someone's gotta go home.
Third place is waiting for someone, and Grand Finals is waiting for someone else. A back throw incident sends SQ into positive situations, opening up with the low purple combos, canceling to Mortabato, putting Milia at under half health, but full burst to play with.
Oh my god, and trying to go for the block, and there's the burst. Last chance here for Welta. Going for the red RC. Flower power getting checked by the air throw. SQ, you crazy bastard.
Did you see that, chat? I saw it. She was aware, ready with the knowledge check, going with it. Walter not done yet. The run up throw, tried to cross it to the other side, forcing the burst. And now SQ just fishing for that last touch.
And the far slash will do it. SQ is going to Battle Olympia to get her run back against Dany EL Maza.
Once wasn't enough. They need just one more time. But going out in third place with a fine showing in bracket number 7 was Oni's own Walter.
Such an exciting run from Walter. Absolutely incredible. Cracked run. Everyone here deserves a W. Going home with some money and third place as well as a Hunter's license. You are a 3-star Hunter now. Wear that badge with pride.
Absolutely. It is winning 100%. I would stand very proud that I came that close, even in a tournament like this. And now, chat, viewers, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary heroes, everybody else in the Guilty Gear community, it's finally time for bracket number 7 grand finals. We have SQ. We have Dany EL Maza.
Time for some violence. Get ready. Place your bets. Because it all comes down to this. Kill your friends guilt-free.
Start by placing Shock State on the situation. SQ trying to fight their way back. The only way they know how, putting buttons on the screen.
Absolutely. It's time to press buttons and watch your legs. Going for the jump in, trying to put on that pressure. This is a run back from the Heavens Arena final. Here we go. Getting the flippy tippy, but a nice Abade forcing the burst from Dany EL Maza.
Run in check on the reverse. SQ gonna get maximum damage. Verse is Kai Kisk. Put him through the wall with Mortabato, one Sordo. Hard knockdown, positive bonus situation, but 100 meter on Dany's side.
This is already such a close set. These two have played so hard to get here. I'm running out of things to say. I'm sorry. This is so hype. I'm so excited.
It is spectacular. Chat, now is your last chance. Go to Matcherino. Get those codes in. Claim them. We only have a few left. Just go ahead and do it. We want 0. All of them need to be claimed. I believe in you. Help us out.
2 seconds of your time. By the way, this channel point bet isn't just for grand finals, it's for reset as well. So keep that in mind as you put some bets in.
Sword toss SQ making their run up, a quick throw, and then clips Dany with a fadeaway overhead. And now Dany having to hold wall pressure, gets stuck with it, cancel up, but no sword to be tossed. Reset the pressure against the wall by SQ instead.
Dock state on. Oh, catching the jump. Waiting it out, trying to go for a little shimmy. And we're throwing a sword toss. Good lord. But the Mortabito gets blocked. Still staying on the defense. Dany with an amazing whiff punish. Give me the power of God and anime on your side. Dragon install.
Got the shock stay, blocked the charge dust. No lows to be had here. SQ tried to fight back, burst off the table. Are they putting on the cape or will it come to her side?
Who's to say, but here we go with the Rekka. Last chance here. Dany getting caught by the throw. The rock coming in and caught the backdash DI into lose. True combo striking again.
Ramlethal.
Oh, Valentine at it again. A great first game from SQ. Definitely looks like she learned a lot from that first set. And is still riding the momentum from that loser's run of all time.
Absolutely is, but we cannot be mistaken for the other time they might have scrapped, if I do remember correct. Was it not 2-0 and then reverse swept?
You would think I'd remember because it wasn't that long ago, but I'm sorry, all these sets have been breakneck.
Look, I understand hype data erases my brain too. I only have like, half a gigabyte of data processing in my brain. I don't even try and pretend like I can hold all this data.
I'm saying, but here we go, throwing out the sword, getting the throw, and SQ continuing the momentum. But here we go with the DP. Gold burst from SQ said, I am walking away with this money and the Battle Olympia Championship. Baits out the burst from the other side. That is disgusting work.
SQ still on demon time, was not finished with it yet. Back throw incident though, Dany trying to shimmy out a little bit. SQ calling it out. She checked him low, went for the side swap, gets the combo, and it might just kill.
No, not enough. And Dany with 100 meter, a full stick of butter. We've seen this before. Can he get it?
It isn't over yet. There is a pixel and a dream, but a far slash shut that down real quick.
That's another round for SQ, looking to bring this to a quick reset. There's the 2P, and like we mentioned, or I don't know if we did or not, but SQ definitely still has an uphill battle because she needs to win not just one set, but she has to win a second time if she gets the reset.
Absolutely. Dany has not tasted defeat yet in the bracket, and not wanting to start now, cancel into ride the lightning, get the damage on SQ. Look at the life bar. Meaty kicks, block, and wake up supers. Dany throwing DP. Oh my goodness, the highest of tech is being put on display.
And look at that. Nice little sacred edge. That killed, good lord. Dany coming back with a vengeance, trying to get a little momentum going here.
Oh, falling buttons by SQ, trying to use that gigantic far slash to their advantage, but she gets picked up trying to run away by Kai's far slash of their own.
Oh, a little shimmy neutron action here, trying to bait out a whiff option, but again, SQ staying patient and going right for the burst. You do not want Dany running away with this type of momentum right now.
No, a run up 2H hit is not what anybody wants from a Kai. Oh, hit the future arc from downtown, canceling the sacred edge. Oof, that hurts. Pain.
Oh, trying to get the pickup. Look at the jump and tap. Dust. Charge, stun edge. Where's my DP at? No, we're just going to kill with the direct clot, tying it up 1-1. Once again, I'm noticing a trend here, 3.
Oh, are we trending? Is there a trend?
Yeah. I mean, all these, every set without fail starts with a 1-1.
These players that have made it to this level of this bracket seem like they are making adjustments on the fly and playing on character level here beyond the basic gimmicks of the character. It's beautiful to see.
It is so much fun to watch layer after layer between these two. Only one can go home as the Battle Olympia champion. Is Dany gonna get that 2-time championship, or is SQ gonna become a Battle Olympia champion, much like players before her? God, I can words.
Words too much. Action on the screen, shutting down and overriding the capacity. Dany trying to fish out any opening versus SQ, and the delay button will do the trick. Overheads, not so much, but delay pressure opens up an OS of any kind.
That is an 80% damage. Are you sure you're not so bad, guy?
I mean, if I squint, maybe. He doesn't have the long hair anymore, though, so I'm kind of like, eh.
Dany, securing that round very quickly, said, I do not want to even humor a reset here. Getting the pickup. Here we go. Wild Assault. Give me that Marvel vs. Capcom style combo. Diary Clock. Gonna give you the shock state. Wall break positive bonus.
And that was 45% off one route, and then now one more touch puts it definitely below the 50-meter mark. Another stray touch by Kai could do it.
But, you know, SQ not going to take that sitting down. Goes for the sword toss. Got the wall stick. That is positive bonus here for SQ. Big counter.
A running face first. Run face first into buttons, but I saw burst. Cancel out the meter super.
Put the final flash away. 100 meter, a full stick of butter here for Dany EL Maza, going for the RTL, but you know there's more to it. What's the plan? Going for a quick delay throw, setting up a charge. Stun edge again, you're in shock state. Look out, but SQ getting the pickup into the Rekka. Is this gonna be enough to kill?
Oh, I don't know. Do we get full wall carry into stick? No, it bounces off the wall. Hold one more mix. EL Maza against the wall, trying to bait out anything. SQ fishing for that touch.
Oh, and look at that. The pickup into ride the lightning. Burst is locked out, and you are dead.
Dany EL Maza holding on against the wall versus Ram, slowly fighting their way out and just finding the touch they needed.
And Dany needs one more game to become our second 2-time Battle Olympia champion. What do you think SQ got to change up here?
Oh, I have a feeling SQ is about to lock in. Turn on that forget about it. I want a ball. Let me install with my own variety.
FIWB install. It's time. The fuck it we ball. Going right for the burst. But again, caught by the counter hit into stun dipper. It's red RC time. You already know Dany's got the routes.
Quick hit wall stick cancel with a little bit of diary clot. Clipping SQ, trying to approach in the skies, and now you're just holding shock state pressure against the wall. A bad place for anybody to be.
And that's the run-up throw. This is bracket point here for Dany EL Maza.
Oh, EL Maza running into it, getting clipped by falling buttons from SQ. Now SQ trying to get some mix on, opens him up with the low. Dany wanting to fight back, but getting clipped by explosion until 1 DP later creates enough space.
There we go, Flippy Dippy putting on the 5K stanky leg, trying to get that open up, but SQ not gonna take it sitting down. A nice jump out, but gets met with a trade. You gotta be careful here.
RC keeping the pressure going. Dany working their way in. Wild Assault stopping the jump out from SQ, but SQ need an own Wild Assault confirm of their own. Wall carry, it's going to reset right against the wall, or will it end up in wall break? Mortabato for hard knockdown positive bonus.
SQ did not hear a bell yet. Got the counter hit, and it is not over, y'all.
Rock out with your
Guilt-free.
Another round to be had. SQ Wild Assaults their way in, forcing the pressure towards the wall on a throw, and then rock the mix one more time, doubling up on the lows and keeping the low salad incoming towards Dany EL Maza.
Oh, and there we go. Back throw incident, claiming another victim, going in for the shock state. Wild Assault got the fake out 2D. My God, Dany with the dirtiest low I've ever seen. Gonna get the wall break positive bonus.
100 meter for SQ, gonna throw fake safe jump setups again. Cross up, nothing gonna happen, but now Dany has built more than enough meter to complete the conversions. Baiting out burst, nothing's gonna happen though. Try to get a dire eclat, but a perfect place for SQ to burst.
And once again, the patience from SQ throwing out the sword, calls out the deflect shield, wants to take this to a game 5, and with that pickup, we got another one on our hands!
Chat, it's happening again. We have yet another game 5 situation here in Battle Olympia. We got a reset coming here. Will SQ get a chance to continue the fight? Or will Dany EL Maza end it here now?
All come down to this. If Dany takes it, that's the end of Battle Olympia. But if SQ takes it, we're going to true Battle Olympia. Let's get into it. Game 5 time and Bracket 7.
Kill your friends, guilt-free.
Oh, getting started
Rounds.
once again.
Shock State already applied a couple of fireballs later, and SQ forced to burst after opening up with a low.
There you go, blocking the sword toss, but still holding the guard crush, the earthbend, and going wild. But there's the pickup from SQ, gonna force an early burst from EL Maza.
Clip on the overhead to the other side, 50 meters, spinning it for the wall break situation here. SQ wanting to end up with positive bonus, even if you have to go back to neutral.
Oh, trying to go in for the stun dipper, a little throw. No, not gonna work out. The jump back JS. This is looking like SQ's round with the windshield wipers. Reset point here.
Kill your friends.
She is on a mission, willing to take the match no matter what you'd have to do. But Dany not going to let it happen too easy, trying to 6P and challenge SQ in every moment of neutral.
We go with the jump around, landing into the sword. This is a beautiful pickup here from SQ with the sword toss, getting the wall stick. Not enough meter to get hard knockdown, but you're still going to roll with some positive bonus.
Dany shimmying her way in quickly with it and challenging sword toss with super. How smart are we?
Try the lightning. Now you also got some positive bonus, but got caught by Mortabato. There's the jump in. This is looking dangerous for EL Maza. YRC going for the throw. One sword on the table for SQ.
Shock State applied, open him up with the low, straight into RTL. It's gonna kill. We got a final game, final round in game number 5 of the first set of Grand Finals bracket number 7.
If Dany wins it, the bracket ends. If SQ wins it, we keep it going. SQ putting on so much pressure. Wrist gauge getting racked up. Got the pickup, but yeah, forcing the burst right there. You kind of had to do it.
EL Maza calling out the backdash, but then getting clipped on the fade back in. Jump over from SQ. So much tech being put on display. Sword toss is out. Fake jump into low while stick into wipers.
Yo, this is last chance for Dany here. Only has a half gauge of burst, trying to go in for the stun dipper. Not gonna work out, but the side switch into Shock State on. Going for the 6K. JP confirm here, putting on all that pressure. Does not want to go to reset.
Just block, and Shock State reapplied. SQ trying to block out, FDing as best she can. But the smothering pressure of Dany EL Maza opening up anyone eventually. Will it be enough to kill? Yes, it is.
Just like that, Dany is the second person to do it. Dany EL Maza is your bracket number 7 Battle Olympia champion. Give it up for the GOAT, King of Strive, Dany!
EL Maza is crowned yet again Battle Olympia champion, but GG's to SQ, scrapping all the way back through the lower half of the bracket once they made through the finals, and then going out in second place. But actually, GG's to all of our competitors that showed up today, all 40 plus of you. It was beautiful to see you out here repping that Guilty Gear Strive.
And yeah, I also have to say it, insanely inspirational run from SQ. That was her best bracket run by far, out at second and going home with a good chunk of cash still. Great stuff. That really could have gone either way.
Absolutely, down to the wire, and it was literally a one-touch situation both sides, but Dany EL Maza clutching up, coming out on top, and like you said, yet again, a two-time bracket champion.
Yeah, there's only one other two-time bracket champion, and that is Paragon's own Jack, and Dany representing GoGo joining the ranks. Pretty damn awesome.
Absolutely beautiful, I must say. But I believe on that note, It is time for us to vanish into that ether. Remember, next time you want to sign up for Bracket Bracket, it's a monthly. Next month, we're going to be throwing it down again. Bracket Bracket number 8. Be looking for that invitation to open up in probably a couple of weeks for whenever we have it going down. But just keep your eyes out. And if you believe in the weekly kind of competition, we have another event called Friday Night Fights, exhibitions, first to 10s every week here at the Dank Core. Danknin, you know all about that. There it is, the beautiful, beautiful graphic. Look at you. Fridays at 6 p.m. PST, all the way at 9 on the other coast. If you're down for it, sign up in the Discord and make sure you are aware. We go live Sundays with it. 1 emote's all you need to do, and you'll get pulled on Wednesdays, unless you spend that 10K for the grudge matches.
Absolutely, yeah. Make sure you pull up to FNF. It's always a great time. Exclamation point Discord if you're interested in for more info. And of course, real quick before we say goodbye, there is still a chance. Exclamation point Matcherino. We got 16 codes left. Give Dany and SQ and Walter a little extra cash. They played so well, put on hours of entertainment for us. So throw them a little love. And again, thank you to everybody. Big props to Locky FGC for TOing, as well as DXG's DJ and Nate King Cole. Thank you so much for doing all that work behind the scenes. This was a smooth bracket. I'm glad everyone had so much fun, and this is always a pleasure to run this. This bracket is a dream for me. We at DXG love HunterXHunter. We love Guilty Gear Strive. We love hype sets, and I'm just so happy we're able to put on brackets of this quality month after month. It was weird being gone for almost a month and a half, but I gotta say, this was one hell of a bracket to come back on.
It definitely was. There was nothing but sharks in the water here. There were no safe pulls to be had. So if you made it through today's tournament, you can sell yourself among some of the best players in Strive, in my opinion.
Yeah, great stuff from everyone. I think we have covered everything. Again, please go follow me, Danknin, on Twitch, and my lovely co-com, I3, on their Twitch channel as well. They don't have a stream schedule, but I do typically stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I will be taking a bit of a hiatus next week, but I will be back on Friday to host yet another Friday Night Fights, which we already talked about. Make sure you sign up for it.
Absolutely, and if you want to catch us around the scene, there are a few other places you can catch us at other tournaments, but those are for other places and other times. I'm going to take this moment to go ahead and duck out here. I have been I3 FGC, DXG's own Unk FGC, in here telling you to press buttons, do things, and remember, you're always plus in your heart.
Absolutely. And from me, your homie, Yalakri Tuda Danknin, thank you so much for coming out, loving each and every one of y'all. Until next time, I've been Danknin, tell y'all to take it easy. Have a good night. Be good to one another. And as always, press buttons and wash your legs. All right? Okay, we'll see y'all next time. Extras is going. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the raid off over there. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll see y'all next time.